Welcome to twitch.tv/LoganRobo. Tonight's game will be Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. Last time, we finally got Maya Fey acquitted of murder. So you know what that means? Maya Fey is now officially overdue to be accused again of murder. Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And we are live! How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I see that Nora was actually the first one here today. Early, even before extemporaneous, saying, I'm here first today, wahaha, literally 2 hours and 15 minutes before stream starts. I'll be able to stay till 10 on stream time for my time zone. It starts at 8:30. Okay, 10 on stream time, so that means like my stream time, so 7:30, 8:30, that's like most of the stream. And then it says, hey Logan, boo, ah! It says, I don't have Switch until Wednesday, but like all afternoon Wednesday, I'm going to be playing P3P. That game is great, and there's definitely something going on between Yukari and Mitsuru. I'm still excited for whatever happens in 10 months. Anyways, going to go for now, but I'll be back when it's actually time for this stream. Okay, I don't know if you're back yet, but if you are, welcome back. If you're not, see you in a minute. Nora, Extemporaneous says, lurk, and Random's Transformers check Rail Spikes, in parentheses, RID, said, why, who is bro and why the RID? Because the parentheses will often refer to like what series they're from. Rail Spike was part of a group of 3 transformed, 3 Autobots turned into trains, and they could like merge into a larger train-themed Autobot. And says, also, would you rather be a superhero with a secret identity, or have your powers be known to everyone? I think secret identity, simply because that's the more versatile option. Because you can out yourself and like announce your powers anytime you want. But if it's already known, you can't put that genie back in the bottle. So I'd say secret identity. You can test it out. You can see how you like being a superhero. Worst case, if like everyone hates a superhero, just pretend it was somebody else and then move on with your life. Let's see, Nora said, I can't see my messages from before if they're not there, that I was here 2.5 hours before the stream. Oh, don't worry. They were on my screen. Vero says, Extemp beat you by 4 minutes, unfortunately. Nora said, I was chatting here before then, though, so I don't even know. Vero said, I believe that. Bubba says, yo, 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 it is I, the Bumbler. You sound like a Batman villain, like in the best possible way. The Bumbler. And Rukov! Oh, with the L command. How you doing, Rukov? Okay, let's get the game ready to load up. Oh, Turnabout Storyteller. Okay, I didn't notice that was the name of the chapter last time. So this is a brand new chapter. Wait, what's this? Trial? We're starting with a trial? That usually only happens in the okay, there was one other time that I think there was a non-prologue chapter that started in a trial, if I'm remembering correctly. Wait. Hang on. Did the last game, did the Solomon Starbuck one start in the trial? I can't remember if it did or not. But there was, what was it? The one trial in, Trials and Tribulations, where it was like the flashback where we were Mia Fey and going up against Diego Armando. No. We were with Diego Armando. I think we were going up against Winston Payne. That was like, was that in the middle of the game or was that the beginning of the game? I don't even remember.
As a reminder, Logan is a great guy. He cares deeply about his friends and community. He also erroneously believes the chocolate milk replacement is actually chocolate milk. But he is still a good guy.
What constitutes a chocolate milk replacement, then, Ruka? Because the whole thing with, like, not believing that Ovaltine is chocolate milk is a weird hill to die on. It is literally chocolate milk. It is a chocolate-flavored mix that you mix into milk. That is definitionally what chocolate... You don't think chocolate milk comes from chocolate cows, do you? Because it's literally chocolate flavoring for milk to make chocolate flavored milk, that's chocolate milk. I don't know, there's no other definition of chocolate milk. I don't know. But thank you so much for the 10 bits, I appreciate it. Okay, let's load up the game. Let's launch this. This is probably gonna go into a cutscene. I won't be able to talk for a minute while the cutscene goes because you can't really pause these, I don't think. So let's see the opening cutscene for Turnabout Storyteller. And then I will read some more in the chats. Everyone, so shush. We gotta be really quiet. Okay? No TTSs or sound alerts while the opening cutscene is going, so we can all soak it in. Oh wow! Okay, there we got it out of the way. We got the Tomcat out of the way, so that is now on cooldown. So we are slightly safe to be able to do the opening cuts because I want to make sure that we can pay attention, so we don't miss anything. Because I feel like I usually miss stuff in these opening cutscenes. So see this, then I will read some more in the chat. Oh, okay, it's out of the way. That's out of the way. We made it. Okay. Opening cutscene. Turnabout Storyteller.
It's a game.
Okay, you know what? For once, it's a good thing that this game is taking forever to load. Because we're getting all that out of our systems. And actually, it looks like it's still loading. So let me read. Oh, here we go. Episode 4. Turnabout Storyteller. It's great. Your June nest. That one's not scary. Thank you, whoever's doing all that stuff. Oh, that's got to be a murderer. Oh, quiet. Just thank you for the bits. But let's.
What time is it? It's 9, 10, 11.
Thank you for the bits. Toilet Dog. Who's doing that? I literally I asked. Oh, his face. I was gonna say face down in his noodles, but his face sideways in his noodles. Shisho's dead? No. Do you think he did it? Oh no! If he did, then what do we do? I will read some more in the chat in a minute, but I can't pause this. Hey, pull yourself together. Don't worry, I have an idea. Is that blood or is that noodle sauce? But yeah, chat, like, I want to make sure we're enjoying the cutscene, right? We got be like, we got shush during the cutscenes.
Me when I eat without tutube.
Oh, why did it sound like it said tutube? YouTube, okay. Yes, TTS girl messed up. Wendy, how are you doing? What?
The commercials actually said, remember, it's not chocolate milk. It's Ovaltine. You must have heard different radio commercials.
No.
Also, I don't really care. It's just something dumb to poke you with.
No, Rukov, you're missing the question. You're dodging the question. How do you define chocolate milk, Rukov? How do you define chocolate milk? Because the full thing, according to their press release, is it's not just chocolate milk. It's Ovaltine. That implies it is chocolate milk, but more. And the side of the thing literally says chocolate mix. What was it say? Like chocolate mix enjoy with dairy or... No, it says with milk or was it plant-based dairy? Because that's like, almond milk or oat milk or stuff like that. Chocolate mix for dairy or plant-based... No, chocolate mix for milk or plant-based dairy. Is chocolate milk. Is chocolate milk. So what is your definition of chocolate milk that leaves out Ovaltine? I want to hear. If you're going to poke fun at me, I get to poke fun at you. So what's your definition, Rukov? But thank you, Rukov and Wendy, for the 10 bits each. I appreciate it. Wendy, how are you? We're beginning a new chapter. So all the stuff that just happened is gone. We're back in Japanifornia. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. But Wendy, be careful eating without YouTube or without tutube, as it says, May 13th, 9:45 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby number 6. What the heck? Oh, so we're Athena this chapter. Who brings a defendant to his own trial late? Plus, the request was so last minute, I didn't even have a chance to talk with my client. He's late for a very important date. You gotta be careful. I think Walt Disney Corp might have that phrase copyrighted or something. And that's the end of the chapter! With the what?
Which was said in the cutscene. It can mean master or teacher BTW.
Oh wow, for some reason we learned last time that TTS says, what was that?
Guess what? I subbed for 13 months, with a 7-month streak. cheers to the last several years of following and last year or so of sub.
Phantom, how are you doing? We don't see you as often these days, but so good to see you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for re-upping the sub. Thank you. And Vera, that was also so weird because like we learned last time that the TTS can like read Japanese, but it couldn't do those kanji for some reason. But it said that which was said in the cutscene can mean master or teacher, by the way. Was it like Shinyo or something like that? I can't remember what it was, but thank you for Phantom. How are you? Thank you for re-upping the sub. Vero, thank you for the bits. Once we get something more visual, I'll read some more in the chat because we're 10 minutes into the stream and I'm already a bit behind. But thank you, both of you. I appreciate it. What, huh?
Shishu. Is TTS lazy?
Oh, Shisho. That's what it was. So it means master or teacher. So it's kind of like saying sensei or something like that. So, okay, awesome. So that was not the name of the guy, but it was like the guy's title. Or maybe it will be the name. I don't know. This is Ace Attorney. Any word can be a name in Ace Attorney. If you have a baby, you can name it The. And they're like, yep, that makes sense. And then if the family's last name is Murderer, then it's like, well, that person's going to be the real murderer, but we're going to accuse somebody else. But then the murderer will actually end up being the murderer to all of our collective surprise. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Okay, my name is Athena Sykes. Armed with analytical psychology and a full arsenal of legal know-how, I am a fully competent defender of the Right Anything Agency. Though I wish my client would show up already. The trial's about to start. Oh, that must be the client. Heh. Okay, so who's this? I'll wait till we see the person, till we decide the voice. It appears we made it just in time. Where have you been? The trial's about to start. Simon Blackwell? Simon Blackwell is the defendant? Oh, what? It's like a reunion. Blackwell's back. Blackwell's back. All right. You needn't get so worked up, Athena. So we're once again continuing with the tried and true tradition of people being accused of murder multiple times. He just got out of prison. He was just released from death row with his conviction overturned, and immediately the universe is trying to put him back in jail? Are you kidding me? But on the plus side, I don't have to come up with a new voice for our defendant. Yeah. Let me read some more in the chat, though. Bob says, I don't know why I wrote that when I would do that or boo. Everybody can have their fun intros. Bubba says to Rukov, hi, Rukov. Rukov says hi. Bubba says, you feeling good today? I'd be willing to bet that Rukov feels Rukov. Cricket says, howdy. I'm currently copy-pasting my name facts into spoiler chat so I don't have to have many tabs up. Well, thank you so much for doing that, Queen Katie. And how are you doing? With the
He can meet Tora in jail though.
Oh, that's true. How long do you think she got sentenced to jail? Because all she did was an act of terrorism, taking an entire museum full of people. I think they actually just said there were, 15 people hostage? That's all? Taking a bunch of people hostage and yeah. I bet in Japanifornia you just get a slap on the wrist. She's probably like in prison, but it's probably like minimal security prison. She's probably spending all her days like out on the golf green, just like putting around and things like that. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that, Vero. Let's see. Nora says, so I messaged in chat at 6:15 for me 2.5 hours ago, but I can't see them. Hopefully Logan can. I believe I did. So you gotta trust in me. Nora Rukov says, what?
Chocolate milk tastes more like chocolate and less like chalk. Might just be the batches I get of Ovaltine. Gonna slap.
Well, I mean, I guess then in that case, you'd if it tastes like chalk, you'd have chocolate milk. Yeah, well, you might have had the malt kind then, because like they have different flavors. And the same with like Nesquik, you have chocolate, but then you also have like banana and strawberry if you want banana milk or strawberry milk. Ovaltine also has malt for malt milk, or chocolate malt for chocolate malt milk, and then just chocolate for the chocolate milk. So maybe you got the malt, because I know malt is not everybody's cup of milk. But thank you very much, Rukov, for the 10 bits. I just saw that you said that you're surviving. I hope that means like that you're, I know I keep asking, but I don't think I've ever heard from you that you got better that you're feeling better from COVID. I think it's probably been like 2 weeks now. So I'm gonna assume you're feeling better. Get some sleep, Rukov. I'm sure you have an early morning tomorrow. Man, I barely survived yesterday's long day. And I have work in the morning tomorrow also, yay. But sleep well. If you can't sleep, feel free to come back. We'd love having you here. You're awesome, Rukov, even if you have erroneous assumptions about chocolate milk. Vera said, I'm glad, man, to Rukov. Quick said, also, I'm going to say, Logan, this case 4 is only 2 pages on my guide. Okay, so maybe you will, because wasn't that one case with Mia, and there was the guy that was like the convict, I always forget his name, that like was being manipulated by Dahlia Blackwell. Crap, was that the first case of the game, or was that in the middle of the game? No, because there was one where we saw Diego Armando, and we did not see him at the beginning of the game, and that was like a short case, I think. So maybe it's gonna be like that. Maybe this is just an interlude. Maybe it's because the game didn't have anything for Apollo and Athena to do. It's like, defend Simon Blackwell. And I assume come up with an excuse for Nayuta Sadmati to come back to Japanifornia. But we shall see. All right, let's play for a bit more, and then I'll read some more in a minute. You needn't get so worked up, Athena. His baldness can wait. I hope he like treats her better now that we've like revealed that they are old-timey friends and that they actually do care about each other. There's no way he'd wait for me. And besides, why would I want to start off on the wrong foot with him right out of the gate? So does that mean that, is Simon Blackwell going to be our Apollo for this case? Is he going to be our, no, because he's the defendant, so he's not going to be next. Well, then again, Maya is next to us. We shall see. Dealing with such matters is part of being a lawyer, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wow, look at the way I'm looking to my side. It's almost as if I'm experiencing unnecessary feelings. Yeah, well, covering for your lateness is not. Still but a rank amateur, I see. I mean, like, her entire adult life was dedicated to saving this man. They ought to be nicer. This is Simon Blackwell. He might not look it, but he's actually a prosecutor and a psychology specialist. He and I go way back. I won't go into detail because that will spoil the previous game. As for our shared specialization in psychology, we're both disciples of the same person, so to speak. That's right, my mom is only a person, so to speak. But he's kind of my senior, I guess. But twisted sense of humor or no, I wish he'd stop treating me like a child all the time. Okay, side note, I do kind of wish. Because are the lines on his cheeks, are those scars? I don't know what they are exactly. Part of me kind of wish that now that he's out of prison and his life is good, that maybe he'd wash them away and looked a bit less like he's trying to do an impression of the Crow. So, where are Right Dono and Justice Dono? Mr. Wright is a broad. That's right, he transitioned. He is now a certified broad. And Apollo is helping Trucy with her magic show. Okay, so no Apollo. So he is gonna be our Apollo. Crap, but again, this is the Apollo Justice trilogy. Is he only gonna be in one chapter in this whole game? Didn't I tell you? They're what? So neither one of them are here? Leaving you to take this on alone? Yup, it's okay, because if I lose the case, you're going just back to prison. You've been there before. It'll be like a homecoming. You're used to it. Ye goodness. Call Right Dono back. It's not too late. Oh, no, not too late at all. He would only need to know how to teleport. Very well. Then I will settle for Justice Dono. Go grab him by the horns and drag him here. He does not have a lot of faith in Athena. Nora, are you seeing this? You love Athena, right? This man does not believe in Athena. Apollo is literally in the middle of a show, Simon. You may not want to admit it, but I have got what it takes to take on this case. Just leave this to me and go watch from the gallery. As your defense derails in spectacular fashion. No, as I win the heck out of this trial in spectacular fashion, like clothes fashion. I can't remember, did we put Athena in some costume for this game? I feel like we did for Apollo and Phoenix. Did we for Athena? I think we put her in a costume, didn't we? I'll be okay, promise. So wipe that look off your face already, will you? Anyway, I take it the guy behind you is... Yes, he's your... Wait, what? Wait, is Blackwell not our defendant? Is it somebody else? He's asleep again. Hoy, Bucky, wake up. Ow! What'd you do that for, Simon? he's a drunken guy. Whoa, okay. Just kind of drunk here. Look in my eyes. Oh, blushing. I'm gonna fall asleep. Are those weights? Are those bento boxes? Are they pizzas? Oh, pin message from Fiercely. It's a maid outfit. Yes, thank you. I appreciate that. So Bucky. Oh, there's a pin message. Bucky's Japanese name is Susuru Uchitate. Oh, am I saying that right? Uchitate? His given name, Susuru, is a verb meaning to slurp. And his surname, Uchitate, means freshly kneaded. Oh, so slurp like drinking, and freshly kneaded probably references bread, which of course brings to mind yeast, which can be used in fermentation. So is it like a reference to being drunk? So both of these refer to noodles. Oh, so it's not drinking booze. So the sound made while eating them and the fact that it needs dough to make the noodles. I was wrong. And his job as a soba shop worker. Well, I guess we can be glad that they didn't just go, we need a noodle guy. Eldun. We'll just bring him back. We got a new character. Oh, but he's got a bandage on his eyebrow. I hope he's okay. Thank you very much. Oh, and a more pin message. In Western versions, the name embroidered on his right lapel is Ueto. Okay. Wait. Oh, so that's this side right here. Because this side over here that says soba, and I don't know what that is. Maybe that means shop or stand. So because that's so and that's ba. So soba. Let's say Ueto, a transcription of the name Whet. W-H-E-T. That's like what you do to like a thing that sharpens knives or something, right? Reads as Jogo, means someone who drinks heavily. What? They don't put that on your lapel. Everybody's gonna know you're a wino. Oh, let me have a sip of water. So this is kind of cool. But I mean, it would make sense if he's our client because the guy who got killed, it looked like it was at a noodle shop. But then why is Blackwell here? Maybe Blackwell is just best friends with this guy in the same way that every game Apollo reveals an aspect of his past that we don't know about. Let me read some more in the chat though. Let's see, where did I leave off? Beowulf! Is this hello, lonely man? Beowulf, how you doing? How far are you into Edgeworth investigations? Bubba says to Nora, oof, how goes life in the shadows? You know, just out of sight of Logan. Beowulf says, in all caps, why did they bring old back? I assume that means old bag. Back for investigations. My thoughts exactly. So that gives me an idea of how far into it you are then. That's actually pretty far. You've made some progress, man. Are you wow, you're probably gonna finish in no time. But yes, I believe the same thing. Nora said, that reminds me, I need to watch the end of the VOD from Thursday. It's okay, everything worked out fine. Everyone realized that Maya actually is a murderer and we executed her and we let Phoenix off with a warning. And that is fine. Weedle says, hey, Puppy Kicker. Hey, Weedle, how you doing? Welcome. Vera said, everyone is here bright and early. I know I'm happy, so I should probably play some game so you guys can actually see these characters. This is a drunk guy. Who's this yeller chickadee? Crap, I gotta be careful with that, because without that's going dangerously close to the Hifumi / Edokawa voice, but just without the slur. She is your lawyer, such as it were. I'd say she's more green than yellow, however. Lawyer? She sure doesn't look it, does she? Is she like your fellow apprentice or something? Something like that. I've known her longer than I've known you. You could say we're bound to one another. Oh, okay. Well then, guess I better call her Ms. Chickadee then. Oh, crap. It's like Jenga with just one block. Simon, this guy's not only rude, but he is 3 sheets to the wind at his own trial. For those who don't know, that means he's drunk. I know we just met, but I'm about ready to give him a piece of my mind. Do as you will. Just save it for after the trial. Miss Jiggity. Don't call me that. Call me Miss. I don't want there to be any mistake. I am single. I am on the market. I am looking to mingle. How do you do? Simey here is an old friend of mine. I'm the 4th generation head chef of Wet Soba. Oh, so that's why it says, oh, hey! Oh, that's the thing. Oh, he looks kind of cool there. He's all confident and temporarily sober. Wet noodle number 4, Bucky! Wet. Nice to meet you. It's nice to meet you too, Mr. Wet. So he can pull himself together when he wants to. Grr, if only the trial wasn't starting in a few minutes. Having been accused of a murder that only occurred yesterday, I'm afraid it's taken a toll on the poor boy. And you happened to be there at the theater when it all happened too, right? Theater? Let me read some more in the chat. Nora says, oh, yeah, my message is yippee! Magpie says, Cod, the Magpie is here. How you doing, Magpie? And Ray, how you doing, Ray? Says, I saw people doing the Brazilian Miku trend for my state. And it's either just a horseback rider. Where they do like a new version of like Brazilian Miku, but like localized different places. It's either just a horseback rider or a swagger Adam Sandler alcoholic? And it's accurate, not gonna lie. Is your state Wyoming? Because I know they always have like the, I know there's a name for the character, but there's the cowboy riding on the horse on all the Wyoming license plates, right? Nora said, number 10 for me. Crystal says, hey, Logan. Oh, gonna be a pun. Says, oh, no puns, boo, ah! Crystal, I got excited, and then you did that to me. Widow says, 8 days left. I leave on the 17th. Are you excited? Is it possible to be excited for Utah? And then Weedle says to Crystal, hoy, hoy. Ray says, whenever I play A Hat in Time on my PC, I imagine the, oh no, my PC sound on TikTok on my laptop. I still need to do the DLC for that game. Quick said, correct. We have only 2 trial parts for this case. Oh, so no investigation. So it'll be nice and short.
I can't stay for the stream, but I'm just stopping in to say hi. 3.
Oh, hi. Oh, the 3 was because of a smiley face. Hi, Oak. How you doing? Quickly, I guess you're coming to go, but thank you so much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Good to have you here for like however long that you're able to be here. I appreciate it. So thank you, Oak, and for the 10 bits, and enjoy the brief time here. Let's see. Crystal says, ahoy, Weedle. Bubba says, 3-4, 3 to 4? Huh? Let's see. Weedle says, read that The Concierge is a movie that came out on the 11th, I think. But I don't know what that is, The Concierge? Nora says, what happened to Mia? I remember, no, Mia. Mia's dead. Mia is Maya's older sister. She's long since dead. You're probably talking about Maya. Said I remember learning about her, but like, what happened to her? Oh, so you actually mean Maya's older sister. The very first case in the very first game was the mystery of Mia being murdered, and it was the first time that Maya was accused. So Mia was Phoenix Wright's original mentor and boss when he very first became a lawyer. And Maya was just like her kid sister. And she was found murdered, and the name Maya was written in her blood, and Maya was like in the room crying with her. And so police are like, well, I guess it was Maya. Spoiler, it wasn't. It was the guy that we saw murder her at the beginning. That case was a real thinker, if you know, you know. Huh?
Nerd face. Actually, pointing finger, nerd face. That was the second case.
Oh, that's right, because the first case was the one where Larry Butts was accused, which was also a thinker. And then that ended with Maya getting murdered. Oh, yeah, you're right, because she helped out Phoenix the tutorial. Thank you, Wendy. Wow, I'm completely wrong. I have no excuse. Thank you, Wendy. Thank you for the 10 bits and for the correction. Yeah, because that's right, because it was one where Larry was accused of murdering the person, and it was the guy, I think he had like a mole on his head or something. And he was always like going like this the whole time. Or was that the second one? One of them had the guy going like this, and the other had the guy with like all the rings and the sparkly outfit and everything that one lawyer on TikTok looks like. But sorry, I got it confused. It's been a long time. It's been a couple of years since we played that. Anyway, let's play a little bit more of the game. And you happened to be there at the theater where it all happened too, right? Oh, so he's gonna be a witness. Here we go. Magpie says you're thinking of Frank Sawheat. Yes, Sawheat, because Sawheat. He claims he saw it. Spoiler, he did it. I mean, that's not a spoiler. You start the game, you see him do it. So, but thank you very much. Thank you so much for the clarification and for the pin message there. Okay. They said they found a Rakugo storyteller murdered in his dressing room. Oh, so that's why the guy had the hair like that. I gotta look up what Rakugo is. Rakugo. Rakugo, literally story with a fall, is a form of Japanese verbal comedy traditionally performed in yosei theaters. The lone storyteller sits on a raised platform. Oh, and there's a picture, so it's just a guy dressed in that type of outfit, just sits there kneeling on like a little cushion. Oh, and so he just tells stories. Oh, that's neat. Okay. I didn't know that. I've heard of like certain types of Japanese theater. The one that I think is really cool is Bunraku. I would love to see like an authentic Bunraku. It's like this puppet show where they have these really elaborate puppets that are performed by like, puppeteered by like 3 people. They're really, really cool looking. Indeed. The victim, master storyteller, Taifu Tornado, was a longtime patron of wet soba. Okay, so we gotta figure out the pun here. So tornado sounds like a pun on tornado. Typhoon, oh, probably typhoon. Typhoon tornado? Is that, so he's gonna be a very, oh, and his eyebrows even kind of look like clouds. So that's what, see, this is a fine pun name. It probably tells us something about his temperament and his personality. So he's like a typhoon, he's like a tornado, Taifu Tornado. Oh, and there's a pin message. Taifu's Japanese name is Bakufu Senpute. Hang on, I just gotta click the thing here. His given name, Bakufu, means blast, like one from an explosion. Senpu means hurricane, kind of like tornado. And Te is often part of the Rakugo performer's title. Oh, so that's cool. So that's why we have Taifu at the beginning. Or I guess Taifu Te, it's close to that. Oh, Senpu Te. That's why it's Te at the end of Hurricane. So Senpu Te. Never mind. Okay, I eventually got it. So that's cool. Neat trivia. Again, these are perfectly acceptable pun names. And so Tornado is a romanization of Tornado, meaning tornado in Japanese katakana. I like that. Thank you very much for the pin messages and for the trivia. Okay. We're back to normal pun names. I am happy. Master Tornado had been looking after Bucky ever since Wet Noodle number 3 passed away. Wait, is that a common thing for wet noodles to die? I see, so the victim was kind of like a father to the defendant, huh? That stupid old fart, like a father? No way. He was always dishing my soba. How dare you speak ill of him? Oh, so Blackwell probably had a close relationship with that guy. Running your mouth like that is why they suspect you of his murder in the first place. Now, pull yourself together. Number 3 must be rolling in his grave. But Simon, the police, none of them believe me. They won't listen to me. It looks like he's still in shock from the whole ordeal. Oh, good question though. Emma Sky is still in Karain, right? Oh, unless she'll probably fly back with Nayuta Sadmati, because I was gonna see who's gonna be the police officer. Gumshoe's out globetrotting with Edgeworth. They probably won't let Fulbright out. I think an appropriate punishment for Fulbright should be, you know what, Fulbright, you know what you did was wrong. You are sentenced to be Fulbright for the rest of your life and to just work that job. And I think all of us could just say, you know what, yeah, that is that. We'll just go along with it. I think that's acceptable. Bo says, and we were against Edgeworth there. Oh, 3-4, that was the case. Oh, it was against Edgeworth. Oh, that's right, because that was like his first case, and he witnessed a guy die on the stand. Oh, I forgot about that, but Bumbo, you're right, that was traumatic for poor Edgeworth. Quickly said, Mia Fey's first trial was a trial only, the one where, you know, poison trauma, and also, and the Solomon trial, indeed, he was also a trial only, because, you know, boom. Okay, yes, that was. So I guess we're doing that sometimes. We'd have said it about a girl working for extinct animals and stuff. I'm gonna watch it when it comes out, but it looks good. So that's the concierge. I'm not familiar with that one. Sounds interesting. Nora said, chocolate milk comes from chocolate cows, Logan. Seriously, this is common knowledge. Weedle says, and I misclick that why there are multiple thingy. Oh, there's the Tomcat. Nora says, hee hee. Weedle says, drat. So Weedle did the Tomcat. Crystal did the objection. Nora says, lol. Weedle said, I missed timing. Katie says, oh, you guys. Ray does the because it's a game. Nora said, this is so funny. Crystal does the June S jingle. I'm just blessed that that was a short cutscene because you all don't know how to behave. We're gonna have to like take you to whatever the human equivalent is of dog training school and train you with Pavlovian bell responses or something like that. Oh, why? Okay, I'm reading some more, but thank you for the Tomcat. Ray says it never stops. Beowulf did the what happened. Oh no, that was what happened. For some reason, I thought that was one of the bits redeems, but thank you for the what happened. Crystal says, Crystal did the remember to save. Then Emotes Vera said, Detective Conan murderer. Oh, that reminds me. I saw a trailer. Queen Katie, you'll probably appreciate this. I saw a trailer for an upcoming anime. I think it was called Yaiba or something like that. It's by the same mangaka that does, because I guess it's still going, I think, Detective Conan. Did Detective Conan the manga end? I'm not sure. But anyway, it looks really good. It looks really, really good. I meant to like post it in the Discord, the trailer for it, but just suffice it to say, the trailer looks really, really good. I'm very much looking forward to it. Let's see. Nora said I'm actually laughing right now. Oh, by the way, Nora, I'm impressed because normally we don't laugh. We just cry here. Quick said Yaiba is his only finished manga. Also, both Detective Conan and the what was it? Kaito the thief. Magician Kaito, Magic Kaito, is that what it's called? Those are both. He's doing multiple manga at once? Because like manga's released like weekly. How that person must be like just a whirlwind of drawing. It looks like he's still in shock from the whole ordeal. Oh, that was right. It wasn't Phoenix doing the voiceover. It looks like he's still in shock from the whole ordeal. Don't worry, Mr. Wet. Everything's gonna be all right. I'm gonna defend you with everything I've got. It's not much, but you get all of it. You're in good hands now. You mean you believe me, ma'am? Of course, no matter what, I'll believe in you to the very end. Gee whiz, Miss Chickadee. Yeah. Now, come on, I need you to shape up, just like those al dente noodles of yours. Yes, ma'am. My soba is the more precious. I was hoping we'd get an animation of vomit and it would just be like a stream of noodles. Mr. What? Bucky, you great big. He used this insult last time. I gotta remember what it means. I gotta double check to make sure it's not a bad word. We gotta see what this is. Oh, it's derogatory in slang, but I don't think it's a swear word then, but a stupid or annoying person, a simpleton, or a fool. Because I'm not British, I'm gonna wait till a British person to, oh crap, there are no British people because British people aren't real. I'm just gonna say simpleton. I don't wanna risk saying something naughty. So, how exactly do you know this guy? I used to frequent Wet Soba, and still do in fact. So I've known him since he was a lad. I feel like he didn't go there for about 10 years while he was in prison. Then again, they let him out to do trials. Maybe he went there after every trial. Him and Bobby Fulbright having some nudes on the way home. That's why his father and Master Tornado were always so good to me. I didn't know you liked soba so much, Simon. I wouldn't expect one such as you who eats meat slapped between slabs of bread to understand the delicate taste and the subtle textures imparted by buckwheat flour. Hey, that's just rude! But I digress. I'm all about flavor and subtlety and stuff. If I let Wet Soba end like this, I'll never be able to face number 3 or Master Tornado in the next life. Ah, I see! And that's why you came to me! You wanted somebody you can trust. It was never my intention to ask you. Gay! I'll show him I can handle it just fine. Well, I believe it's just about time. What? But we haven't even properly discussed the case yet, but we're already over 40 minutes into the stream, so it's probably good if we start the trial soon. What's the matter? You look nervous, Athena. I think he's close enough. He should call her Thena. Don't tell me you're chicka-dee-ing out. Sorry, I lost control there for a minute. That was a shameful display of loud laughter. I'm just trembling with excitement of battle, that's all. Off guts. Off my guts. I don't know what that means. Let's do this. Come on, Mr. Wet. Get up off the floor, wipe the vomit off of your chest, and we've got a case to win. Yes, Miss Chickadee. I'm gonna do my best.
Wet soba, wet soba, wet soba.
Oh, that's his phone.
Wet soba, wet soba.
His phone has a voice. Hello? 2 bowls of noodles? Sorry, sir. No can do. Kind of busy at the courthouse. I murdered a man. Allegedly. Sorry, I have to say that my lawyer is right here. Huh? They hung up. Huh. Okay, let's do this. He's not going to do himself or his case any favors like this, Simon. Maybe we should let him go get some rest somewhere. Let me rest? Maybe if I were a lump of regular flour dough udon noodles. But I'm fresh like my soba. And you don't let soba dough rest. It's all about the 3 freshes. Grind the buckwheat with seeds fresh. Cut the dough fresh. And you vomit fresh. Hang on, I gotta check the log. I was taking too long to say that. I want to know what the 3rd fresh was. Grind the buckwheat fresh, cut the dough fresh, and boil the noodles fresh. He's blacked out. Okay. He's fun. He's fun. Let me read some more in the chat. Let's see, Ray says, now we need the birds. No, okay, I'm glad nobody did the birds then. That would have been cruel and unusual punishment for a cutscene. But thank you for, I guess, the thought and not the action. Ray Bale says, I hate this case, to be fair. Really? Well, it sounds like it'll be mercifully short. We could probably knock this one out in like maybe 2 streams, I bet. Crystal says, laughing. Magpie says, don't worry. You're not missing anything important in the cutscene, laughing. Yeah, that was a short cutscene. Crystal says, from 30,000 to 16,000 OPs. So fast. Over from all the redeems. And there's where Wendy came in. Nora said to Wendy, real. Wendy said, I'm doing okay. I've been in sort of a bad depressive episode over the last couple weeks, but I had a nice self-care day today, and I made brownies, which came out good. Nice. Is part of it like that all those really cool Yu-Gi-Oh trips are done for a while? Because I always get like feeling a little bit down whenever I get back from like a trip I was really looking forward to. It's like, crap, I gotta go back to real life. So I hope you get feeling better. This week is gonna be kind of unusual for me. So my brother is taking his whole family on a trip to Disneyland to try and do like the Halloween Oogie Boogie thing. And I think that they're taking my mom with them. And so like everyone in my family is gonna be like gone this week. So that's, my cat's here. My cat is staying. They're not taking my cat to Disneyland. So that'll be interesting. They'll all be gone for like 3 days. Although my mom is like sick this weekend. So I don't know, maybe she'll end up staying. But yeah, that'll be interesting. Vera said, heck yeah, soul healing brownies. Oh, speaking of soul healing brownies. So did you guys see what I posted on Discord? I had an unusual experience at work yesterday. So ever since the pandemic, they've had to cut down on some staff, and I've had to kind of double up some of my duties. And one of those is, duties, don't worry, I didn't miss it, is that after each show, I have to like kind of do a clean of the theater. And so I was doing a clean of our Star Theater. And the night before, of course, they had laser shows. They probably had like a Pink Floyd show or something. I can't remember what they do on Friday nights. But this is the first time this ever happened. I found a tin of cannabis edibles. Like marijuana gummies. I don't know if those are legal in my state or not. And so like, I did not know what to do. Usually when you find something, you return it to Lost and Found. But I'm like, I don't know if I should give this to the Lost and Found, or we have like an on-site sheriff's deputy guy. Like, so I don't know, do I give it to him? Because again, I don't know if it had like an RX written on it as in prescription, but I don't know if that counts in this state. So so what I did is the sheriff's desk was on the way to the Lost and Found. So I stopped there first. I'm like, I don't know the legality of this, but I just found this on the floor of the Dome Theater. So should I give this to you or should I give this to Lost and Found? And he gets like the weirdest reaction. He looked at it and he looks at me and he kind of smiles and he goes, I'll take that. And it was like, what does that mean? Does that mean that, yeah, it's illegal? And you're like, haha, you don't know it's illegal. I'll take it. I'll take care of it. Or was it like, no, that's perfectly legal. I'll take that. Like, I don't know what that means. I am going to assume, and we should all assume for the sake of not doing any type of slander or things like that. No, what do you call it? Defaming? No, defaming of Betty defaming of him. I assume that it was just that he was smiling that I'm too dumb to know whether it was legal or not. But still, it was funny, I thought. He's blacked out. Oh boy, I just knew something like this would happen. Simon, what are these 3 freshes of soba he was talking about? First, buckwheat seeds, or groats. Groats stand for the greatest, really, of all times. A ground to make buckwheat flour. Huh?
You fed that man well either way. A funny thing that he can tell people ABT or a good session.
I guess. I mean, and he'll take care of it either way, because either they're legal or illegal. If they're illegal, he was the one to turn them into. If they're legal, then there's nothing wrong with him having them, I guess. Pin message from Beowulf. Medical marijuana is legal in, hang on. Is legal in Utah. Vero, pin this. Okay, well, like I said, the tin had an RX on it. So I'm guessing that means it was prescription. But you know what it probably was? It's probably legal for a person with a prescription to have it, probably illegal for other people to have. So maybe it's good that I gave it to him, because otherwise if he turned into Lost and Found, then just like anybody could have access to it. And so I'm gonna choose to believe I did the right thing there. So yes, see, Nora says to Wendy, brownies make everything better. Nom, 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 nom. Says Athena, oh my gosh, screaming. Unfortunately, because we're from her perspective, you won't be able to see her until we get into the courtroom. And Nora says, Athena! Wow, and there's where Phantom re-upped the sub. That's how far behind I am? Nora says, it's my girl. Vera said, TTS. Nora says, Lurk BRB. Phantom says, I'm good. I've missed all of you. Miss you too, Phantom. Again, I hope you're doing well. It's always a delight when you pop in. Evie says, hi, Logan. My glasses came in from Zenny yesterday, and they're perfect. I'm so glad, because my mom got some from Zenny, and they were like too tight on her head. So they fit my face, are thin, especially since my prescription is so bad, and best of all, I can see out of them. They only cost me $59. That sounds like a reasonable price, I think, for prescription glasses. Phantom said, also, I'm gonna just follow age 3 years, 2 months, 8 days. Wow. Phantom's like, holy. Quick said, the name fact copy paste is complete. I am ready. Vera says, Athena chapter, woohoo. Quick says, Athena. Crystal says, competent-ish lawyer. Quick said, I'm so excited for you to see this case, Vero. Crystal says, Blackwell. Oh my gosh. Vera says, Simon. Crystal with a keyboard slam. Quick said, it's our jailbird. Magpie says, I love this case so much. Wow, so it sounds like this case is divisive, because Magpie loves it. Beowulf hates it. Let's see what happens. First, buckwheat seeds, or groats, are ground to make buckwheat flour. Because they're going into this much detail, this must be important for the case, right? So I better pay attention to this. Then dough made with this flour is cut with a large rectangular knife into noodles. So kind of like a cleaver type of a knife. Maybe we'll see a knife and they'll say, it's a noodle knife. We're like, that's triangular, not rectangular. And finally, the buckwheat noodles are boiled. Each step is done immediately, one after the other, so that the soba is fresh when eaten. Oh, so that's what he meant. Okay, so maybe we're gonna talk about like people accuse there being a pause in between. So maybe the important information is that there's no pause between each step. I wouldn't want him to make any soba right now, though. That's for sure. Athena, this is no time for idle chatter. You need to get into the courtroom now. Just remember, as a prosecutor, I will be unable to lend you a hand. I don't know. I mean, Edgeworth filled in for us once. I think you can pretty much do whatever you want. You're a free man, Simon. Also, I do wish that if we were bringing back somebody from the last game to be friends with this noodle stand, I wish it was Ponko. So don't expect any help from my quarter. You can like hold up signals or signs or things you want him to be acquitted, right? There you go, treating me like I'm incompetent again. For your information, I wasn't planning on asking you for help anyway. I was planning on just losing. Grr, just you wait, Simon, I'll show you. Okay, here we go, trial time! Mr. Wright and Apollo may not be here. which is odd because, like, again, it's the Apollo Justice trilogy. Why is Apollo in so little of this? But that's all right, even though there's no right. I can do this all on my own. Yay! All right, so I guess I'll read some more in the chat while this is loading. Oh, here, no, never mind. It's loading in just fine. May 13th, 9:50 a.m. District Court courtroom number 4. Which one was the one that blew up? Was it number 2? I want to know if they ever reconstructed it. Day 1 court is now in session. All rise. Thank you, Orla the Orca from the future. Court is now in session for the trial of Bucky Wet. Is that also like a pun on buckwheat? That's right. That's got to be buckwheat. Yeah, because that's what the noodles are made of. It's buckwheat. So it's Bucky Wet. Buckwheat. Something like that. Let's see. Crystal says, Blackwell, my love. You have so many loves, though, Crystal. And only 2 hands. Crystal said, I love this case now. Crystal says, Aura in jail be like, bruh. Fear says, for real. When he said, bro got the worst aura. He does. He has the worst aura. Blackwell, because she's a sister who took a bunch of people hostage. Chris says, I don't know what happened. This is my favorite case now that Simon is here. And then laughing when he said, wait, Aura's a character? I thought we were talking about his aura points. No, Aura is his sister. Yeah, but he used to be in jail. So then they tagged out. Vera says, laughing, yeah, his sister, but also yes, for Minus auras, Minus auras. You know what? I'm gonna pin that because I don't know what that word is. There we go. I think we get said lol. He has a sister named Aura. She's a hottie who work with robots. I think the robots are better than Aura. Vera said, ain't that the truth? Weedle says, boo, ah! Bad joke. Oh, saying into a bad joke. It wasn't a scary boo, but it still scared me. Magpie says, chocolate milk. I just wanted to see it spelled laughing. Exactly. Quick said, also, can I just say, why haven't Simon chopped the pony off? Oh, what was that? Was that a prison ponytail? Was he just growing that while he's in prison? I think maybe he just likes it. Maybe. Quick said he needs short hair. Magpie says because he's handsome with long hair. Vera said he would have a horrendous bowl cut. Remind me the next time we see Simon Blackwell, we're gonna MS paint him a bowl cut, just like we tried to see what the judge in Crane would look like without a beard. Please remind me. This is important. Okay, it probably won't be till the end of the case, so it might not be till next time. You gotta remind me. There's that maid outfit. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Crap. What was the name of that place? It's like the Très Bien or something like that. Cafe. I don't remember. The prosecution is fully prepared, Your Honor. I have mild jet lag. I do not know why Miles Edgeworth is making me fly back and forth across the Pacific Ocean. What's this? No prayer this time, Prosecutor Almighty? His faith has probably been crushed. Whoa, what? Huh?
The N on my keyboard is jammed, so sometimes I end up double-clicking anyway. That's minus.
Oh, okay. This is mine. I thought it was just like a word that I didn't know. Like some hip young terminology, like minus, auras. But yes, okay, so we can unpin that now. Thank you so much for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. That is correct, Your Honor. Again, I wonder if the last case, the ending has kind of shaken his faith. I think the game's gonna end with him with a nice reunion with Dirk, hopefully with Apollo. I want them to bro hug it out. To expedite these proceedings, I completed them beforehand in the lobby. Oh, how very thoughtful of you. By the way, next time you're gonna expedite proceedings, don't give me an explanation that takes just as much time as the prayer would. We have gained no time from this. What brings you back to this country? Oh, it was Edgeworth! So, wait, does that mean the comic is right? Can we headcanon that comic about him taking his parking spaces right? Chief Prosecutor Edgeworth himself called on me to handle this case. Besides, I have a debt to repay. But why would... Oh, is this the debt to Phoenix, right? Is to go after Athena? But yeah, why would Edgeworth be invested in this? Does he eat the soba there too? Oh, here we go, pin message. Fun fact, between LA and the rough area of Crane in the flight should be 16 hours. Oh, hang on, I gotta click the thing here. But in-game later on, they forgot and make it 8 hours, the distance between Japan and Crane. Well, maybe What it is it depends on whether you're flying with or against time zones. And there is like a very abrupt 8-hour time zone difference change halfway across the ocean in the Ace Attorney universe. And so, oh no, because then you'd gain 8 hours. Okay, so we can do the math on this. It's a 4-hour difference. And the actual amount of time it takes is 12 hours. But flying over there 12 hours, you gain 4 of those back. And so it's like 8-hour difference in the clock. Flying the other way, it's 12 hours, but you lose 4 hours, so it's down to 8. So it goes to 16 to 8. Yeah, there's my headcanon. There's an abrupt 4-hour time zone hop between the two, but thank you very much for pinning the message. Besides, I have a debt to repay, and though my opponent is yet a callow thing. I know I've heard the word callow, but I can't remember what it means. I feel like most of my Googling is just gonna be looking up stuff that Sadmati says. Callow, adjective, of a young person, inexperienced and immature. Okay, sure, for some reason I thought it meant like pale. I have no qualms with sending her down to heck. Objection! I am a good person. I think I deserve purgatory at least. Maybe a limbo. I would prefer heaven, but that is negotiable. If you have some score to settle, it's with Apollo, not me. But more importantly, I am not a callow thing. I am a qualified and capable attorney. Then what is that yellow attire if not proof of your immaturity, you small spring chick? It's orange! I'm wearing an alternate costume, although this alternate costume is more immature because it's a fetish maid outfit. Now cease your shrill chirping. Chirp, 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 I'll chirp all I want! Now, Prosecutor Sadmati, she is still only a teenager. Please go easy on her. Great! Now even the judge is giving me the business, the kid treatment. Very well. Shall we begin, Your Honor? Yes, I suppose we should. Now then, Prosecutor Sadmati, please give your opening statement. I'll show them what I can do. They'll be sorry they underestimated me. Certainly. Let the last rites of the victim commence. The incident is believed to have occurred around 4 p.m. yesterday, May 12th. So this was a quick flight, because wasn't the last trial on May 10th? Wow, this was fast. Okay, this all takes place within a very narrow window of time. I gotta read some more in the chat though, because I'm still so far behind. We just said, okay, one thing, we need a word for the day after tomorrow. I suggest next tomorrow. Okay, I unironically like that. I like that. So we got today, tomorrow, and next tomorrow. Legit, that is good. Did you get that from something, or did you just make that up? I approve. Quick, it says Terry Falls. First case was Feeny. That's right, in the Feeny sweater. Vera says, bro, Nayuta going back and forth to Japanifornia is crazy. Quick, it is smiling. Vera says, Assistant Simon. I thought, but apparently not. Quick said, Vero, you're about to be in love with this case. Vera says, oh my gosh. Oh yeah, that's right, because Vero, you haven't done this case, huh? Quick said, Mom, who? Athena? What he said, I did rewatch the first Sonic movie, and I actually enjoyed it so much. It's funny how much you can like something without someone in your ear telling you it sucks. Oh, I'm sorry, when you went and saw it, was somebody like telling you it sucked? That reminds me, when I went to go see, there was a screening of Spirited Away that I went to, and it's not my favorite Studio Ghibli movie. My favorite's Howl's Moving Castle. Anytime they do one of those screenings, I try to go to it. I never end up, but I went to a screening of Spirited Away. Still a good movie, right? And so this was like one of the worst movie experiences I've ever had. So it was the theater I went to. It was not assigned seating. It was just general seating. So I went on a row, and I found an empty row because it wasn't very busy, and I kind of sat right in the middle. And it was like, okay, this is gonna be nice. Close enough but not too. And then this big family comes in and decide my row is the one they have to go on. They're like, hey, can you move down so I can fit my whole family? I'm like, well, okay, I guess I will do that. And there was like a big family, so I had to go all the way to the end seat to fit them and all the rest of them. And I'm like, okay, I'm trying to be nice, And the father was sitting like right next to me, and the entire movie, he's just like, and he was mumbling things like, "This is the movie that doesn't end," and he was like so obnoxious. And so at one point I finally like shushed him about like 2/3 or 3/4 of the way through the movie, and he like looked at me, he's like, ugh, like he scoffed at me. He's like, "Dude, you made me move, and now you're just like being obnoxious the whole time." It was like the worst movie experience I think I've ever had, and I've had some pretty bad movie experiences. It was so bad. Anyway, sorry, that was neither here nor there. Quick Gator said, I say either scars or tear marks. Because I think it's supposed to look like tear marks because he's sad, but now that he's happy, they had to wash away. Or maybe it's that he cried so much that they carved like canyons into his cheeks, because we never saw him like get cuts or anything. Vera said, no, actually, I have so many comfort shows like that. Oh, talk about like Sonic? I think there's a lot of movies that you can watch that aren't like brilliant cinema or something like that, but it's still just like solid fun movies. I still haven't seen the second one though. I ought to, especially since everybody's apparently so excited to see a small girl die in Sonic 3. When he says, but no, the first time I watched it with one of my friends at the time, I watched it really just to hate on it, but rewatching it, I actually like it a lot. Nice. Vera says, boring, make the mascara smears. When he says, more like Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trilogy 2, featuring Apollo Justice. I mean, he did have the first game in this trilogy. He had Apollo Justice, but I don't know, it's weird. I just think that they probably shouldn't have tried to like label this his trilogy. Just do like Ace Attorney Trilogy, like True 2 or something, and I don't know. Magpie says, oh, don't worry, Apollo's in the game. He sure is. Well, he my guess. Oh, you know what's probably gonna happen? I bet he's gonna join the rebels. I bet he's gonna join up with Dirk. He's gonna become a terrorist. Vera said he does not trust her, laughing. And Nora says, Unlurk, I'm back, and while I was gone, I was freaking out that my Athena was back. My baby, my girl, my baby girl, my favorite character, Athena Sykes. I think Nora's a little excited. Okay, let's keep going. The incident is believed to have occurred at around 4 p.m. yesterday, May 12th. Wait, huh?
Ace Attorney Trilogy, Wright and Friends.
You know, that would have been good, like Wright and Anything Co. or something like that. The Wright Anything Agency. Ace Attorney, Wright Anything Agency. Actually, that might be a bit wordy, but yeah, like Wright and Co. Wright and Friends. Well, why not? I approve of that. But thank you so much for the 10 bits. And I will assume that means you agree with me. At a storyteller's theater called Kuru Kuru Te. Okay, I think I mentioned this once before. I'm gonna take a guess as to what that means. Because obviously we learned that Te apparently is a title, so that's a suffix for the type person. So I mentioned before, I used to know this Japanese girl who taught me like a few random Japanese phrases and words. She taught me yoisho, subarashi, and another one she taught me was, and she would do this movement with, she'd go kuru kuru pa. And she said that means crazy. Kuru kuru pa. And so she would say if someone's crazy, you say that person's kuru kuru pa. So I'm guessing either kuru kuru by itself means crazy and so that guy's weird, or that like, maybe the pa, maybe it's like brain explodes, brain pa or something, but there's something there. There's some relation to kuru kuru pa. I don't know. I'm not sure. The victim was a great master of the Tornado School of Rakugo, or comedic storytelling. I'm looking at him. He looks like such a funny guy. He can be. You can have kind of surly guys be funny. People like Ed Asner or, who is that? There was that one stand-up comedian who was like an older guy that was just always mean and nasty to everybody. His name was Tai-Fu Tornado. Okay, so we're already getting a diagram. The scene of the murder was the theater's dressing room. Okay, so that's here. So that's the stage, that's the audience, and there's a yard with a doghouse and a dog bowl and staff entrance. So I'm assuming that's probably like either outside or the lobby or something. It is inaccessible via the staff entrance hallway. Accessible. It is accessible via the staff entrance hallway and has an inner and outer sliding door. Okay, so this door, wait. So is this a window then, or is this the door that goes, he said inner and outer sliding door? I'm not sure how you get into the yard, but I'm assuming that's a way out. That might be a window, that's a door. Okay, we're getting the lay. Oh, here we go. Backstage diagram added to the court record. Diagram of the backstage area showing the location of the stage, the dressing room, and the yard. I kind of like going into just the trial first. This is kind of fun. We're skipping over the long, drawn-out investigation, getting to the meat and potatoes of this. The estimated time of death is between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. Camel. That's a name of a brand of cigarettes in real life. In Japan, I'm guessing it's grape juice. So what's this over here? This looks like a roll of cellophane or something. That must be the big rectangular knife they're talking about. It's kind of like a cleaver. Don't know what that is. There's a mini fridge and TV, but it's partly unplugged. Oh!
The theater's Japanese name is Kurokurudai, which literally means come place.
Oh.
In a more general sense, Kurukuru is used similarly to the English term hangout,
Really?
giving the name a meaning of hangout place, or a place to hang out. Additionally, Kurukuru is also used in
Used in reference to something that is spinning around, similar but distinct to onomatopoeia. This may have been the influence for the tornado-based pun used in Typhoon Tornado's name. So I wonder if that's why that girl was doing that, because she was going like kuru, like, because... Or maybe it was just similar to us saying like cuckoo, and that's just like a transliteration of it. So maybe it's unrelated. But thank you so much for the 10 bits. So that cleared me up. I appreciate it. Thank you for the trivia. And okay, so this cord has to be from the TV, right? Because the fridge is on. So I wonder if that'll be important. Somebody will say like, oh, he couldn't hear outside because the TV is in there and he's probably watching TV or something. What are all these cards then? The cause of death is suffocation, though how the victim suffocated is yet to be determined. Couldn't have something to do with the bowl in his face? I think faces are needed for breathing usually. The autopsy found nothing unusual in his lungs or stomach, and there is no murder weapon. I will now submit the incident report to the court. Crime scene report added to the court record. The crime took place in the theater dressing room. Master Tornado was found with his face thrust into a large soba bowl. Typhoon's autopsy report added to the court record. The time of death is between 2 p.m. and 5 p.m. The cause of death is suffocation. So I want to take a closer look at that. Prosecutor Sadmati, how can you name Mr. Wet as the culprit? Hang on, Athena. Quiet down, baby. Time of death, 2 to 5 p.m. Cause. Oh, okay, nothing was found in his lungs. So there's no extra details in there. And there's, yeah. Okay. When you don't know how the victim was killed or even with what? It's a ghost butterfly now. While it is true that the weapon and precise methods are as yet unknown, the accused is the only one who had the opportunity to commit the crime. Except you don't know, it could have been like poisoning or something. Maybe it was like a long-acting poison from like the day before. I will explain this assertion in further detail as we continue. Ugh, I guess this means he has some kind of evidence to present. Okay, usually we get this thing where like, when we go straight into the trial, it's like, oh my goodness, I was just given this case. Why? I wasn't given any time to prepare. Why didn't Athena have time to prepare? Is Simon Blackwell right? Now, would the accused care to plead his case? He looked down, he's down on the ground vomiting. Come to think of it, where is the defendant, Miss Sykes? Sorry, Your Honor, but I'm afraid Mr. Wet isn't feeling very well and is resting in the infirmary. Surely it is the lack of a clear conscience that impedes him from facing this court. It's inebriation! Great, starting off on the wrong foot already. Mr. Wet is the head chef of a sober shop frequented by the victim. On the day of the incident, Mr. Wet went to the theater at the victim's request. Okay, so we're getting there. I gotta read some more in the chat, hang on. I was thirsty. Let's see. Quick said, yup, just one chapter. That's why they gave us a picture of Baby Apollo in another country. Oh, so maybe that was to make up for it. Nora said, have faith in Athena, guy I haven't seen before. Oh, because yeah, you've never seen Simon Blackwell because he was the other game. He was the last game. He was the prosecutor that we faced last time. Quick said, oh, it's the maid outfit. Magpie says, can someone tell me what is up with Simon's vest having sleeves? Homie has a white shirt, but the black vest and those are not part of his outer coat. So is the outer coat a vest? Now I'm confused. I need to have another look at him soon. Crystal's, I guess I haven't paid enough attention to all the details of his outfit. Crystal says, the guy you haven't seen before is hot. Nora said, fashion. That's what I thought of when you said fashion. Crystal said, plus, he saved Athena. Nora says, I disagree. Vera says, assistant, make him assistant. Queen Katie says, oh, that was red pinned. Magpie says, in which Logan picks the world's most accurate voice for Bucky. So that's, I mean, he just looked drunk. So I know it's not like a realistic drunk voice. I always like the description of, I think it was, I want to say it was Michael Caine. but I could be wrong. There was some like really well-known, respected actor who had a story from when he was young, and like the first time he was portraying someone drunk on set, or maybe not the first time, but he was portraying someone drunk, and the director like wasn't happy. It's like cut, you know, that was awful. What's wrong? He's like, you know, well, I was just playing him as though he was drunk, you know, whatever Michael Caine kind of stuff he would say. And the director is like, no, that's not what I'm seeing. You see, I'm seeing a sober actor pretending to be drunk. When you see a drunk man, you're not seeing a sober person pretending to be drunk. You're seeing a drunk person try very, very hard to be sober. And it's always stuck with me because most people when they're drunk is doing what I'm doing. Is like, I'm drunk. But like most drunk people that you've seen are very trying hard to not let on that you're drunk, but they can't quite do it. But they're being very particular. You know, that's not as fun. It's not as fun to do. But thank you, Magpie. I hope you appreciate it. Crystal says she saved Athena, so be grateful. Vera said, we will see the maid outfit soon. Never mind. He saw when he says, oh, brother, we are cooked if this is our defendant. Aren't we always? There's like no case we've done where we're not like panicking, sweat pouring down our faces. I always loved it when Edgeworth would get like, you know, all frazzled and do that one sprite where he's like, hey, like that. I wish that we could have, I want to have a prosecutor in one of these games who just looks like he's awful, who just acts like he's constantly at his wit's end, but is just also, much like us, just pulling the fat out of the fryer. Is that the right phrase? I think that would be a very fun character. Let's see. Nora said he doesn't believe in her. Well, they go like way far back. Like both of them dedicated their lives to protecting the other. Like I can't tell you details without spoiling Dual Destinies, but like both of them, their entire lives have been dedicated to caring about the other. So I like, he's like doesn't believe in her, probably because like he knew her when she was like a little tiny kid, but like they do have a very deep bond, which you wouldn't have known from 90% of playing Dual Destinies. Crystal says, I mean, I don't trust her to see, and you're correct about that, Crystal. Bubba says, won't be here much playing Pizza Tower P ranking. Got it recently, just finished Pizzascape. I still have like 10 more months waiting for it to update. So, and Nora says, how dare you? And Crystal says, cause. And when he says, actually, puzzles, that's the left. Oh crap, wait, did Vera say something about the right and it was on the left? I don't know, I'm not sure. And Nora said, I'd trust her with my life. Oh, well, there's your first mistake. Let's play a bit more. Taifu Tornado was a connoisseur of soba, as you can see in these photographs. Yes, that is what every connoisseur I've ever seen looks like. He was apparently making soba himself in his dressing room that very day. Oh, so that's why it'll be important to like know what the steps are. So, what was the one? Was grinding or something? So that's maybe what this is for, what the rolling pin is for, and the cutting has got to be the cleaver, and then that's the boiling. So it's all three of the steps there. Still don't know what looks like a torn corner of a page is about, but I'm sure we'll find out. And what is this thing? Looks like part of a beanie dumpling or something. Oh, look at these are, it looks like a big box of smokes. Those all have like camel things on them. The soba found at the scene is likely the soba he himself made there. Liking soba is one thing, but making it in a theater dressing room's a bit much, no. Stop thinking French words. Master Tornado truly had a passion for soba, didn't he? For a man like that to be murdered by a soba chef. Oh, it's unthinkable. It is literally the worst thing I have ever experienced in this courtroom. Nothing is worse than that. And yet the accused had ample motive. For in the victim's safe, we discovered the deed to the accused's shop. Mr. Wet was to inherit Wet Soba when he lost his family recently. It says, title deed. However, it is believed the victim stole the shop's deed during the transfer process. The prosecution believes the accused killed the victim in order to get the deed back. Wet Soba deed added to the court record. Found in the victim's possession, it's the deed for the soba shop. The deed holder is Buckwheat. A murder over the deed to a shop. What an ill deed that was. Why, Tomcat? That was a good pun. It sounds like a plausible motive. I should read some chat. I was just reading chat. No, I was just reading chat. I gotta play some more. So that's what this case is all about. I wish Simon had filled me in a little better. I could have contributed more than just 1,000 buckets of cold sweat if he had. Defense. Sorry, I almost did Simon voice. Defense. From your demeanor, I gather you know very little about the details of this case. Well, you see, meanwhile, Simon's just out in the gallery going, "You're awful, Athena. Why? Why didn't you do as I said? Trucy could interrupt her magic show. I'm sure there's an understudy. Why, Athena, a man's life is hanging in the balance." You are dishonoring the soul of the victim by appearing in the courtroom unprepared. And that's a good point. You are an embarrassment to your profession, you putrid egg yolk. You gotta be yoking. I'm sorry for the joke, not for being unprepared. I will never improve. Apollo's a red pepper and now I'm an egg yolk? We've only just started and I've already been demoted from spring chick. Oh yeah, because it's a life cycle. It starts as an egg and then it's a chick. I am ready to call my witness, Your Honor. Waiting for the butterfly to land. Let us listen to the words of one who was present when the crime was discovered. Okay, so whoever this is probably going to be the actual murderer, right? Because we don't have very many characters to deal with here. Someone who was there when the victim's body was found? Very well. Witness, please take the stand. All right, so let's see who this is. Okay, we're going to pan all the way up, so big boots. It's all Simon Blackwell. He's a witness. Okay, so we are going to see some more Simon. Witness, please state your name and occupation. So, there's that music. Came in abruptly. Simon Blackwell, prosecutor. Vero, you know what we got to do? Do you know what we got to do? I know what we got to do. Hang on, but I got to pause the game for a second in order to set this up, because this is just kind of impromptu. I did not expect to be doing this today, and so I didn't prepare for it in advance. So give me just a minute here. Give me just uno momento, por favor. That is Spanish for one momento, por favor. Okay, I just got to, hang on, I got to figure out what I'm doing here. Why can I, hang on. Oh, well, that's not working like that. One second. For those who are lurking, I'm not good at anything, but I like doing the things that I'm not good at. Oh, come on, why is this not working? Hang on. I just got to get my little green screen thing here ready. It just takes a brief moment, and then I click this. I'm almost there. 1, 3, and then it is that, and there we go. Okay. So here's what we got to do. First of all, we need a good skin tone for bro. What would his skin tone be? We need something really, really pale, right? This is gonna be just like, and then it's just gonna be pale, plain white. So where are we? Why can I not see? Why is my brush so weird? Hang on. Why is it not showing up on the thing? Oh, it's because I'm looking at the game screen instead of Streamlabs. I'm dumb. Yeah, you can see it. There we go. I was like, why is my game not changing? Okay, so this is gonna be. We gotta start with a clean slate here. We're giving. Vera, would you do me a favor? And oh, hang on. There's a pin message that says, "Dang it." You know how these things go. The first witness is usually our suspect. Sorry, Simon, we need to murder you. We'll apologize to Aura later. I agree. I concur completely. Okay, so here's what we gotta do. Could we do me a favor? Would you make a message that says, back to the game in a minute, giving Simon Blackwell, or just Blackwell, a bowl cut. So, okay, so here's what we gotta do. We gotta first of all give him a bald head to work with. We gotta get rid of all of his hair. This is his skin tone. Do not judge it. This is just what his skin tone is gonna be. He's a very pale man. So there we go. And then around there. And there is his head. And then we'll try and just like blend in the hair around him. So that's gonna be our canvas to give him a bowl cut. Okay, so now we want like kind of a light brown or something like that. I don't see a light brown because this is just MS Paint. So let's just go with, oh, is that brown? Looks like that might be a brown. Okay, and let's just try and see if that'll kind of maybe blend in a little bit with the... It's sort of blending in with the door, maybe, kind of, sort of a little bit. Why is it not completely opaque? Is this brush a weird brush? I just want a very solid paintbrush. Oh, it's probably because it's like somehow close to green or something. That's okay, it's blending. This is blending close enough. That is no longer hair. That is just that, okay. So there we go. Now, we're gonna give him, of course, black hair because that is the color of Blackwell's hair. There we go. And it's going to be like that. And it's going to cut across there. Nice and perfectly straight. I should probably look at what I'm doing rather than looking at the screen. There we go. And just bring that up there. And then we get a bigger brush and we're going to kind of fill this in. There we go. Huh?
Wrong, that's the white side.
No, and it's all, oh, that's right. He does have two-tone. You know what? It's gonna be all black hair. He's dyeing his hair black. He's going Mob Psycho 100 with his hair. So it's kind of smooth that out. So there's his hair. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add some white highlights. So we're gonna do like that. So it's like a big shine on his hair. And then we're also gonna give a couple little notches that are coming up here. So it's like little places where the hair kind of parts a little. Like that. So that is his hair. And there we go. That's beautiful. But I think we gotta fix his eyes a little. We gotta make them stand out a bit more. Gotta really show his... Oh, wait, I'm still on white. I need black for this. Really. Actually, hang on, let's do that. There we go. I'm gonna give him nice, big eyes. And it's not showing. For some reason, my brush here is not. Oh well, he's winking. But there you go. There's Mob Psycho, Mob Simon Blackwell, Mob Simon 100. So we can just leave that up whenever he is testifying. Okay. So thank you very much for pitting the message. I noticed that I think almost all of our lurkers left, but that is fine. That is fine. That is totally acceptable. Simon Blackwell, prosecutor. Oh, okay, hang on, we gotta get rid of that until we get back to him. Prosecutor Blackwell, you didn't tell me you were going to take the stand! Crap, it doesn't work when he turns his head! There simply wasn't time. What a shame, Prosecutor Blackwell. Had you shared the darning scene you witnessed beforehand with the defense, we could have moved this trial along and saved the victim's soul that much faster. The darning scene? What in the world did Simon see? What did Simon say? Tell me what Simon says. Boo! There we are. Prosecutor Sadmati, was it? Before I give my testimony, there's something I'd like to confirm. And I gotta take it away again. By all means. And then put it back. This is getting tiring. Bow. This case involves rakugo, a very traditional form of Japanese comedic storytelling. Do you have enough knowledge of this art form to handle the case competently? He's trying to psychologically get him, but he's not going to be able to. And then we'll get rid of that. Are you implying that I'm not qualified for this case? Not yet. I'm simply trying to ascertain your familiarity with the topic for now. It is a prosecutor's duty to learn the background of any case he takes on. I did some research on Rakugo last night and have grasped the overall idea of it. How much could you possibly grasp in a single night? I forgot Blackwell's a weeb. He's probably offended that Sadmati thinks he understands Japanese culture. Oh, and I forgot I was going to pay attention to the whole thing with his vest. Okay, I gotta wait for the butterfly to land before I can say anything. Rakugo is a form of entertaining storytelling that originated in the land of Japan, in it the storyteller sits alone on the stage with only a fan and a towel as his covering. That's right, nudity, huh? And the Rakugo artist tells long, whimsical stories, giving each character a distinct voice. This traditional art was originally invented by monks to make sermons more interesting. Goodbye, butterfly. Thank you for listening. Are you satisfied? I could explain the 12 types of endings to such stories. Or shall I perform the famous story of Jugemu instead? He outweaved you, bro! It appears you have put in a bit of study. Would you like to join my Discord server? We can talk more about this. Okay, so like Magpie was saying, so this is his vest. Are we sure these aren't the sleeves? And this could just be like the seams of the jacket, maybe. In that case, maybe this is just another coat underneath, and it's like an undercoat and an outer vest, or something like that. Or maybe this is like sewn into that, and it's all part of just one big, I don't know. I don't understand it. I need to have a sip of water and read some more from the chat. Let's see, Vera's laughing. Crystal says, I don't. Quick said, I just got what the wiki says. La. Wait, what? Huh? Vera said, he is so cartoonish. Bumble says, actually, I might take a decompression break. Need the stress to go before moving on. Oh, like from here? Okay, if you need to take a break and decompress, by all means, Bumble, like you do what you need to do. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself properly, and hopefully we can have you hanging out with us more soon. Would have said, Logan, I may or may not crash at your place with a few pounds of Fun Dip, to be honest. Sadly, there is like no room. There is a small-ish couch that is not like long enough for a person to sleep on here at Weedle. And I already have like a pound of Fun Dip left. I still have so much Fun Dip still remaining, and I have eaten some. Quick said, honestly, Bucky's design is pretty nice. It's nice and safe. It's like he's a nice and decent version of Teru, lol. Nice, Queen Katie. Nora said, yeah, that's exactly what Queen Katie told me. I knew Maya was the murderer / Jay. What he said, I assume we're doing investigations too after Spirit of Justice. Oh, you are correct, Wendy. I am excited for that game. What he said, then I gotta speedrun that game. I am still not done with P3. Don't worry, you got plenty of time. But Wendy, we're finishing Persona 3 on Tuesday. And then we're gonna go to the DLC for that game. Quickity said, yup, this game, Miles 2, then GAA. Nora said, I don't like this guy. We just said, Wendy, how? Wendy said, I've been too depressed to play the usual games. I'm sorry, Wendy. Wendy, let us know if there's anything we can do to like help cheer you up. Weedle says, aw, same, to be honest. You too then, Weedle, if there's anything we can do to help cheer you up. Nora said, quote, we're bound to one another, unquote. I don't like that. What, you don't like Athena being bound to someone? Oh no, that's right. You ship Athena and Trucy? Is that Trucy is still 17 though, so she's got to wait for any shipping. Quick said, you have a story mode. You can just sit back and watch. La. Wendy says, yo. Magpie says, Simon needs to stop sounding so flirty for my sake. Is it because of the mumbling way of saying things? So if Simon Blackwell walked up to you, Magpie, and said, ooh, it appears you have put in a bit of study. Is that flirty? What he said, paying for a whole movie, then crying. Nora said, me too, Athena. Quick said, or you could, I don't know, watch Logan's VOD for Miles 1. Well, I mean, Wendy was here when we played that. I assume you were watching those as weird, because that was ages ago. I know Wendy was here long before we did those Miles 1 Edgeworth Investigations 1 streams. I can't remember who like sat those ones out though. Oh, and a pin message saying, Jugemu, hope I'm pronounced that right, also known as Jugemu, Goku no Surikire hang on. Surikire Kaija Risuigyo no Sugyomatsu un Raimatsu Furamatsu ku un Nero Tokoro ni Sumu Tokoro Yaburakojo no Burakoji Paipo no Shurigan no Gurindai no Pampokopi no Pampokona no Chokyume no Choksuke. I hope I said that right, Queen Katie. Is that the thing from? Did you guys ever see? It was a little omake short comedic thing from Full Metal Alchemist, I believe from Brotherhood, where it was Scar and Bradley were like having their duel, and they're like, I need to let you know my name. My name is, and it was this big long thing. My name is Daddala 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 da. And then the guy says, what a coincidence. My name is also Baddala 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 Baddala. And it's just them like shouting this big long name over and over again. Is that the same name? I hope so, because that would be delightful. Another pin message says, and by the way, Full Metal Alchemist had a blooper skit about this exact name. Yes, that is what it is. Okay. I mean, I guess we kind of have something like that in English. I guess I remember when I was in, I can't remember what grade in high school, but I was in high school. Maybe it was junior high or high school. And I remember in one of my classes, the teacher pulled out this, it was like a storybook called Rikki Tikki Tembo. And it was this story about these two brothers. One of them was named Rikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibariyuchi, Pitberry Pembo. And the other brother was named something short. I think it was like Sheen or something like that. And the story happens where Sheen like falls in a well. And somebody at the well goes and like tells the family, oh no, Sheen has fallen in a well. And the person goes, oh no, I gotta go tell someone, runs out in the street and tells neighbor, oh no, Sheen has fallen in a well. And the guy's like, oh my gosh, I gotta go tell someone. Tells like a police officer, tells police officer, Sheen has fallen in a well. And says, oh my gosh, oh no, I gotta go find someone. Tells like a fire department or emergency or whatever. Says, Sheen has fallen in a well. And says, oh, okay. And they run with the ladder and they go down there and put down the ladder and pull him out of the well. And everything's fine. Then, like the next day, Rikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibariyuchi, Pitberry Pembo falls down the well. And the person by the well goes, oh no, and goes tell the family. It's like, oh my goodness, Rikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibariyuchi, Pitberry Pembo has fallen down the well. And it all repeats. And every person has to keep saying the full name. And it's such a long name that by the time they get back, I think the kid like died or something. And so, or maybe the kid almost died. I choose to believe the kid died because what good is a children's story if children don't die in the story? Because that's how you teach kids lessons. You say, don't do this or kids die. And the moral of the story was like, give your kids short names because otherwise they'll die in a well. So yeah. Let's see, read a couple more comments so we'll get back to the game here. Let's see, Nora said, quote, we're bound to see another. I don't like that. Queen Katie said, you have story mode. You can just sit back and watch. Oh, wait. No, I already read that. Let's see, where did I live off? Queen Katie said, oh, now he reminds me of Ota. Crap, you've ruined him. Because Ota was the worst in AI, the Somnium Files. Oh, another. Thank you, Toilet Duck. I will save. Thank you, Toilet Duck. Because actually, yeah, we are over an hour and a half into stream. How did that happen? And we have not saved yet, so we need to. So thank you very much, Toilet Duck, whoever it was that did that. And a pin message from Veer said, in one version of the tale, Jugemu got in a fight with a friend one day, and the friend suffered a large bump on his head. In protest, he went crying to Jugemu's parents. However, due to the amount of time it took to recite his name, by the time he finished, the bump on his head had already healed. Oh, so that's like really close to the Rikki Tikki Tembo, no Sarembo, Charibariyuchi, Pitberry Pembo story. I like that. Thank you very much for the pin message. But I do need to read some more because I'm so far behind in chat. Nora says, quote, he's all confident and temporarily sober. Eggland says, I'm here. How you doing, Eggland? So good to see you. Queen Katie said, oh no, did Lincoln die again at the theater? He did. Every time he go to the theater. He just dies. Magpie says, Magpie good. Vera said, theater kid Simon. Nora said to Queen Katie, oh my gosh, happened again. Eglin said, of course I entered Logan jump scaring me with a mention of my state. I'm sorry, because we're talking about cowboys. Actually, yesterday when I went to that wedding, the place that the luncheon was held at, it was this restaurant up in Ogden. And that, like, the building outside had this giant mural of a cowboy, like, rearing up on a horse. And so I was even saying to my friends, hey, look, it's a mural of the Wyoming license plate. Vera said he didn't hear the boo. Ah! Wait, what boo? What boo did I not hear? Oak says no. Eglin said he talked over the boo. Wait, what? Oh, was there a TTS boo that I didn't hear? Is that what I talked over? Nora said, if I found a bunch of random Athena lines and were to voice them, would you all listen/watch if I post in the Discord? I say, yeah, post them in the Discord. Go for it. Ray said, it is not Wyoming. I'll let you guess, apparently. It's associated with the Big Red drink. I don't know. I'm just going to say Texas. That sounds like where a big red person would be. Oak says I want my 10 cents back. I'm sorry, Oak. Nora said, yeah, I know she's dead. How did she die? Oh, Vera says second case. Crap, so this is back when I was explaining who Mia is? Nora said, so we never saw her alive. No, the very first case, she was alive. So my apology. But Maya kept channeling her throughout the game series, and it was awful because, like, Mia Fey, I believe the nickname we gave her was just Big Booba, because she had a bountiful bosoms. And every time that Maya would channel her, she'd like transform into her. But the worst was when little Pearl Fey, an 8-year-old, transformed into her, and then suddenly there was an 8-year-old with giant bazongas. It was awful. Vera said, we got a flashback cases with her. Oh, and there's that too, yeah, back when she was dating Diego Armando. Quicketa said, well, in the first case we did, but the second case was, Nora says, oh, okay. Quicketa said, how'd you forget about the origin story of the Thinker? I forgot there was the 2 Thinkers. Nora said, I like Mia, she looks cool. Magpie says, quote, and that ended with Maya getting murdered. Oh, did I say Maya instead of Mia? Logan from an alternate reality /J. I'm sorry. What he said, 6.5 games in and bro has forgotten the lore. That is fair. Quicketa said Larry was the creator behind Maya's weapon of death. Oh, was that right? Was that he made the Thinker statue? Magpie said, you're thinking of Frank Sahit. When he said, Mia, my baddie, I miss her. Vera said, exactly. Magpie says, Frank killed Larry's girlfriend. Red White killed Mia. And you're so right, he does look exactly like that one TikTok lawyer. Weedle says to Magpie, I thought that was Anne Frank for a second. No, Anne Frank has not murdered anybody in this game yet. Vera said, I love that one TikTok lawyer. Nora said, respectfully, Mia kind of hot, and that's coming from an Arrow Ace person, says Nora. Katie says, this is why I said this will be a test of Logan's acting skill, cause Rakugo. Oh, are we gonna get to like see some Rakugo? Magpie says that'd sure be an interesting concept, laughing. And Nora said, I searched her up and I like her outfit. And Magpie says, hope we'll be learning about Rakugo hope you like learning about Rakugo because you will. No, I'm looking forward to it. I do like Japanese theater styles. And your homework is to research Bunraku. It is fascinating. When I was in, I want to say 6th grade, we were assigned to read a book that was about a kid becoming an apprentice at a Bunraku theater, and I was just fascinated by the whole thing. Let's see, Quicketa said, it's like a one-man performance, and then there was a pinned message there. Vera said, that's a 5-head if I've ever seen one. Eglin said, oh, I join in on this case. Is that good or bad, Eglin? Let's play some more. Your acknowledgement is most welcome, Prosecutor Blackwell. I can see why you two are known for being quite thorough in your... why you are known for being quite thorough in your research, Prosecutor. Also, I mean, now that you're both into the same stuff, are you gonna kiss? Kiss! I command it! I'm the master of this courtroom! Now, I would love to see you perform that story you mentioned, if you don't mind. If that is your honor's request. Oh, hey! Jukemu. Hey... No! 2 slams on the table. Your Honor, could we please get back to the trial? No, honestly, Athena, this is great for you. It's stalling. It gives you time to look up information about the case. What is wrong with you, girl? Oh, right, of course, yeah, nearly forgot guilty. Now, can you please tell us the story? Seriously, of all the things for you to forget. Him! Now then, back to the case. Prosecutor Blackwell, please tell this court what you witnessed. So then there's got to be another witness, right? Because we got to find out who actually did the murder. Unless maybe it was Sloshy McDrunkman. What Simon saw. I went to the theater yesterday and arrived at approximately 4 p.m. I wonder if we're just doing Simon Blackwell. Is it just because maybe they ran out of budget to create new assets and they're like, we need another character. We just put in Simon. It's fine. Put in Blackwell. I went straight to Master Tornado's dressing room to say hello. Bucky went into the dressing room thereafter, only to come storming out a while later. Master Tornado's junior disciple, Uendo, who I assume will be the murderer, apparently then entered the room soon after. Uendo! So that's gotta be a pun name, right? Is that a type of noodle? Uendo? Is Uendo, can you spell noodle out of those letters? Almost. And that's when Uendo discovered Master Tornado's body. Uendo. I'm trying to think what the pun could be. Maybe I need to hear her last name. Now wait just a minute here, Prosecutor Blackwell. With testimony like that, you're practically accusing Mr. Wet of the crime. All I can do is state what I saw. I can't help how it appears. But a qualified and
capable attorney such as you should be able to dispatch with it, right?
Well, yeah, duh. All right, I guess I better start by getting all the info out of him I can. Is that the first time someone said duh in the courtroom? I'm not sure. Cross-examination! What Simon saw. Okay, so we need to save. We need to save our game. But this sucks. If this is only a trial, Athena's not going to be able to present her badge. We can, but we'll probably, lose hit points. Okay, so you know the deal. We press everything, then we figure out what evidence to present.
I went to the theater yesterday and arrived at approximately 4 p.m.
Hold it! Prosecutor Blackwell, what did you go to the theater for in the first place?
I went because I had received an invitation from Master Tornado. Here, see for yourself.
So this be evidence? Oh, there we go.
It was a special show commemorating his junior disciple Uendo's promotion. It was also an occasion to announce the boys' succession to the stage name of Uendo II.
Or maybe it's Uendo 2 or Uendo the second. So what exactly does it mean to succeed to a stage name? I don't know things.
You really don't know, do you? In the performing arts, a name succession is when an artist inherits a predecessor's name.
I see. So there was another Uendo Rakugo artist before, and this disciple succeeded him, huh? And what exactly did your invitation say?
It contained a simple letter of salutations and an outline of the show's program.
Oh! It appears Typhoon Tornado was gonna perform Toki Soba, or Time Soba. He's famous for his masterful pantomime of eating soba, using only his fan as a prop. And Wendo was to perform Soba Say, or Soba Glutton, a soba-themed show, I see.
It seems you know a thing or two about Rakugo yourself, your baldness. Can you and me and Sadmati just get together right now? Just hang out as friends? The first to perform was the senior disciple, Geiru, followed by Uendo, and lastly, Master Tornado.
Okay, so we got two new characters, Geiru and Uendo. Invitation added to the court record. The invitation Simon received from Master Tornado to the show commemorating Uendo's name and name succession and promotion. So I want to take a closer look at that then. I want to see what happens if we click it. Maybe we can get some more specific details on it. Invitation inside the envelope. Huh?
Can you guys kuro with him?
Can we kuro with it? Kuro? Oh, maybe that's the thing. Maybe the crazy was kuru and this is kuro. That's a slight difference, but it's probably a significant difference. Yeah? Just spin around. Just spin until we puke. Oh, you know what they should do? Simon Blackwell, Judge Udgy, and Nayuta Sadmati should go to one of those, you know those like a playground rides where it's a big round flat thing that has like the bars fanning out from the center and you grab on and you run around, you spin, and then you hop on it and you're just like zipping around really fast. That's what they should do until they throw up. Thank you, Vera, for the 10 bits. I appreciate that. Inside the envelope was a ticket to the show and a letter from the victim. The letter contained a simple greeting and a rundown of the show's program. Geiru was to perform her, so that's a girl, okay, her balloon act. I'm sorry, Eglin. Oh, Eglin, is that why you don't like this case? Oh, is Geiru is that the clown girl from the meme? With the suspenders? And the card, is Geiru the clown, wait, no, is Geiru the clown girl? I just think that's kind of neat. I shouldn't get that excited, but that's neat. I like that. Geiru was to perform her balloon act, then Uendo was to do his soba glutton routine, and finally, Master Tornado was to perform his time soba routine. So obviously the order of events will have something to do with like how the time frame with making the soba and stuff like that. Pin message from by Beowulf saying, Geiru? Well, I'd certainly say that Rivali's Gale is ready. Pin this, please. Rivali's Gale, though, like that and Mifa's Blessing were the two absolutely most useful skills and ability. I mean, what was what's her name? The Gerudo Guardian lady, like her spinny attack thing was also really great. The Goron guys, though, was awful. Like the shield thing, that was terrible. It was the worst. I always like deactivated that one, but thank you very much for the pin message. I appreciate that. Okay, let's get back here.
I see, so that's why you happened to be at the Storytellers Theater yesterday. So what happened after you arrived? I'm guessing we're not gonna have any evidence to contradict anything he said, because it all sounds pretty straightforward, so maybe we just need to press everything. I went straight to Master Tornado's dressing room to say hello. Hold it! And how did Master Tornado appear when you said hello to him, specifically? Was he alive or dead? I went with the intention of greeting him, but ultimately, we didn't actually meet.
Oh, so he was probably already dead at that point.
You didn't see him, why not? Geiru escorted me to the dressing room, but we had heard the sound of Rakugo being performed from within. Thinking the master was rehearsing, we decided to wait in the hall until he was done.
So that probably is the TV, although it was unplugged. It probably, at the time of the murder, had been plugged in and was playing a tape of his Rakugo set, probably. Oh, there's a pin message. Here we go. Geiru is a romanization of the word Geiru, which is Gale, hence Rivali's Gale, written in Japanese katakana. Hey! But is it going to be the clown girl? So they're all Stormy names. So Uendo, does that have a story? So we got Tornado, Gale, Uendo. What does Uendo mean? That's got to be like some type of a storm, right? Or maybe that's just like a light drizzle of rain or some mild fog.
Thinking the master was rehearsing, we decided to wait in the hall until he was done.
You heard Rakugo being performed in the dressing room?
Yes, not just me, but Geiru as well.
In other words, you can confirm that the victim was still alive around 4 p.m.?
Correct. I couldn't hear him clearly through the doors, but I'm sure it was Master Tornado. I could tell because it was the time Soba routine being performed in there.
So that means the victim was killed sometime after that. No. Don't be dumb. The picture clearly shows a TV. And I bet the TV probably has like a built-in either like DVD player or VCR or something like that. I mean, maybe. I'm going to assume that's what that is down there. Huh.
Bucky went into the dressing room thereafter, only to come storming out a while later.
He probably stormed out because dude was already dead. I'd storm out if I went to see someone and that person was inconsiderate enough to be dead. See, Magpie says, I really like the case. The pun names are on point. There's an iconic Simon moment midway. And I really like the main witness. I think it's going to be Clown Girl. Quickita says, yee! Nora said, the Minnesota Vikings beat the New York Giants 28-6 today. Yippee! Is that good? Yay! That's football, right? Those sound like football names as opposed to baseball names. Plus, there's no way a baseball game could have that many points. Yeah, it's gotta be football. Magpie says, also more stuff, but I'm not elaborating, laughing. I look forward to maybe hearing afterward. Quickita said, I was worried at first because the Rakugo name stuff, and now I'd explain that, lol. Bubba says, okay, sufficiently decompressed, yay! Back to the grind. Is this stream the grind? Is this the, oh, no, with the game that you're playing, that's right. Vera said, I'm loving Bucky purely because of his voice. Oh, thank you, Vero! I appreciate that so much. And there were the eyes. Did you guys see on Discord what Oak and Nora and Ray all did? Took that picture of me squinting open my eyes and they were texting it to random people just saying, do you love him? People don't love me when I got my eyes like that. I need to start doing that to random people too. Nora says, so let me figure this out. Apollo's helping Trucy with her magic. Athena's here. Nayuta is in Karain. I can't spell. And Maya and Phoenix are where? Maya and Phoenix are in Karain as well. Nayuta Sadmati was in Karain, but apparently he flew back here for this case. Quickita said, my favorite part is the next reveal that Simon ... has friends. Vera said, which is a shocker. Quickita said, also in Karain, we assume that Nayuta is coming back to this trial. Lol. Crystal says, rawr. That's kind of scary. Vera said, the timing. Nora said, oh, okay. Quickita said, yes, yaiba. Whittle says, but I'm extremely excited and worried about it too, but I'll probably be fine. Probably. Salt Lake's a nice place. I think most people will like it here. The only people I know of who really hate Salt Lake are people who like to drink because we have like very strict alcohol laws here. Quickity said Yaiba is his only finished manga, and it's the OG retro version. Nora said, normally we don't laugh, we cry here. Okay, Logan, the Persona scene with the cat and the old lady, I haven't recovered, it was so sad. Quickity said, man's over 60 years old. Goshu Aoyama, the creator of Yaiba, Conan, and Kaito. And it makes sense, because those are long running. Quickity says, oh, thank you, Devs, for not animating that. Oh, the vomiting. Nora said, for real. Vera said, doesn't it mean dumb jerk? Maybe. Wita said, I forgot to put my topic in my last message, like a dum-dum. Nora said, I'll wait for the British. Wait, there are no British people, because British people aren't real. It's true. Wita said, it was college. Magpie says, Blackwell really said, I'm better than you sandwich eaters, which is so silly. Nora said, this man needs to stop disrespecting Athena. Oh, and Vera adds the quote, I'll just wait for the British. Wait, there are no British people because British people aren't real. So is that quote number 201? Because we're past 200 now, right?
Bucky went into the dressing room thereafter, only to come storming out a while later. Get it, storming? Storming because all their names are storm names. My friends tell me I'm hilarious.
Please tell us in detail how Mr. Wet appeared at the time.
Geiru and I were waiting in the hallway for Master Tornado to finish practicing.
Here's why I really want Geiru to be the clown girl. I want the visual image of Blackwell hanging out, like Blackwell who's like all black and white, monochromatic, dark and brooding, hanging out with a bright rainbow-colored clown girl. I'm gonna ship them. I want the two of them to make out.
When Bucky appeared and entered the dressing room with his things.
What happened after that?
We heard what sounded like Bucky shouting inside the room. About 10 minutes later, Bucky came back out of the dressing room looking rather irate.
This is most likely when the murder was committed. No, I think he went in there, found his body, but was maybe too drunk to realize he was dead and was like chewing him out and yelling at him. Maybe, something like that. The victim was an elderly man. It would have been entirely possible to kill him within the span of 10 minutes. I could kill a young man in 10 minutes? He's not special. I better come up with some kind of counter-argument and fast. See, Nora, this is why Blackwell was right not to believe in her.
Master Tornado's junior disciple, Uendo, apparently then entered the room soon after.
Hold it! Oh, why does he say apparent? Oh, I bet it's apparently. Because then a little bit later he saw Uendo leave. So what is, Uendo had gone in earlier and was in there the whole time, did the murder. So he was why the TV was on making the sound. And so then what's his name? Arcline Bucky went in, either saw the body or maybe saw Uendo impersonating Tornado or something like that. Or maybe just saw him dead and Uendo was there and they had an argument and Bucky's like, I'm gonna report you for murder, but then forgot because he was drunk. What do you mean by apparently? Didn't you see him go in?
No, I couldn't. I wasn't able to see the dressing room door from where I was standing at the time, but Geiru was right in front of it, so I'm sure she saw it all.
I see. And why do you suppose Uendo went into the dressing room anyway?
He had just finished his routine, so he was making a courtesy call.
So the murder probably took place during the first set, during Geiru's. Well, hang on though. That one cartoon implied that the clown girl's probably gonna be a culprit. Well, maybe we'll be lucky. Maybe we can have a clown girl who's not a culprit.
A disciple is to pay their master respect right before and after each performance.
And all disciples are excited to do this?
Yes, it's common courtesy among Rakugo artists.
I see. Could you tell us what happened after Uendo went into the dressing room? He will in a second, but I gotta have a sip of water and read some more chat. Let's see, Nora with a smiley face. Vera says to Nora about this man needs to stop disrespecting Athena, but they're like siblings, Your Honor. I mean, they practically are. Nora says, I'm gonna put him into the ground. Vera said, I mean, he gets the pass to make fun of her because he was in jail for like 7 years for her. I know, he did that all for her. Nora, do you know anybody who'd go to jail for 7 years and almost get executed for you? Nora said, I really like the hair shake on this guy. When he said, I want to know who voice acted that line. Was that the wet soba or whatever line? Nora said, no one gets a pass to disrespect best girl. Chris says, quote, yeah, I'm the wet soba ringtone guy from Ace Attorney 6, Spirited Justice. Hey, if I was that, I'd be bragging to everybody. Like, for real. I'd be bragging to all you guys, and what's more, you all would be impressed. Vera said, Wendy, since you're part British and British people aren't real, can we say that word? Vera says, help us. Nora said, Wendy, I'm gonna find this guy now. Quick Kitty said, BRB, while Logan goes through the whole blah, blah, blah intro. I'm gonna warm up pizza leftovers. Nora said, I'm gonna look on IMDb. Quick Kitty said, Vero, if a new character shows up, I should have marked spoiler tag names for each role in the chat so you can copy paste to my place while I'm off. Vera says, bet. When he says, laughing, I guess. Vera said, noted. We just said, oh yeah, the weed box. Not the Weedle box, but yes. Nora said the ringtone guy isn't on IMDb. I'm guessing it was probably just some like dev working on the game then, slipping it in uncredited. When he said, but no, yeah, that word isn't a slur or anything. It's like the equivalent of saying moron, I think. Okay, so it is safe then. Would have said the cop definitely kept it. Nora said, oh, I remember this story. Vera said, I trust you with my life. Chris said, the police is messing with Logan's head for real, for real. Nora said, or just that's illegal, but I'll take care of it for myself. Said, waiting for the Betty Hart. Nora with the heart said, what in the world? When he said, I'm gonna grab another brownie real quick, BRB. Wendy, can I get a brownie too? I actually had a very light dinner, and I am, for real, starting to feel very hungry. And a little bit lightheaded because I'm hungry and it's very hot in this room today. Bill said, medical marijuana is legal in Utah. Puzzle pin this. Well, I remember they had like a thing where they let everybody vote on whether it should be made legal, but I wasn't sure whether that was actually passed or not. Let's see, Nora with the heart said the emoji no work. I can see it. Weedle says to Wendy, sound good. Any toppings? Nora said no purple heart. I see the purple heart. It's what you got for being wounded in the war. Vera said, if only she wasn't lurking. Nora says, oh, Vera said, Betty was disappointed. Nora said that I'll do it. Betty Hart. We just said, kicks the puppy kicker. And look at that. I was not kicked. So therefore, I am not a puppy kicker. Quick 80 said, Betty Hart, I'm back. Okay, let's play a little bit more.
Certainly.
I'm dreading to find out how far behind I am because like that was a long time ago. I talked about that story.
That's when Uendo discovered Master Tornado's body.
Hold it! And how did Uendo act at the time?
After Uendo had been in the dressing room for 2 or 3 minutes, we heard a scream from inside the room, and Uendo came flying out.
Okay, so in that, I gotta revise what I said. So Uendo could not have been in there the whole time if he was just on stage right before that. So if we take a look at the... Is there gonna be like some secret door that like leads into the dressing room from like the stage area or something like that?
We heard a scream from inside the room and Uendo came flying out.
Did you hear any signs of a struggle at that time?
No, just Uendo's woeful scream.
I see? Oh, yep, there we go. No evidence, just pressing everything. But we got more new evidence out of it. Well done, Prosecutor Blackwell. You were actually professional for once. I appreciate it. I thought he was going to make me testify. Your testimony has given us quite a glimpse into the sequence of events. Oh, and I bet they also had Prosecutor Blackwell do it so they wouldn't have to have a police officer or something like that.
Thank you, Prosecutor Blackwell. And now, please allow me to summarize your testimony. While Prosecutor Blackwell and Gayru were in the hallway waiting for Master Tornado, look, there's a dog. Are we gonna get to cross-examine a dog? I hope the dog takes the stand. While Prosecutor Blackwell and Gayru were in the hallway waiting for Master Tornado, the accused came along and entered the dressing room with some items in tow.
That is too straight of a walk for a drunk man.
He was heard shouting for a time inside the dressing room, and about 10 minutes later, he came back out of the room, seeming rather angry.
Oh, look at that walk! He shoved the two of them. Oh, that was great!
A short time after the accused had come and gone, Uendo Tornado went into the room.
I walk much more slowly, Uendo.
A few minutes later, after having discovered the victim's body, Uendo gave a scream and came running out in the hallway from within.
Oh, they're all gathering around.
Prosecutor Blackwell and Gayru then ran into the room and saw the body for themselves. From the circumstances, it is quite clear that the accused murdered the victim.
This is crucial testimony indeed.
Simon's statement added to the court record. Simon's eyewitness account of the time of the incident. Defense? An eyewitness has given conclusive testimony. Why not let it all go now and allow the victim his last rites? Not on your life! If Uendo went into the dressing room too and was the first to discover the body, then who's to say he didn't commit the crime? Yeah, I could kill an old man in 2 or 3 minutes. Let me try. I will show you. Uendo is in the dressing room for a mere 2, perhaps 3 minutes. He could not have possibly committed the murder in that time, nor without making any noise. Ooh, Simon, why did you have to give that awful testimony? Slam on the table, Prosecutor Blackwell! Can you give me something a little better to work with here? It's up to you to ask the right... Isn't it up to you to ask the right questions? We don't even ask questions! We just say give a testimony! And then we do ask a question. It's just like, are you sure that's what you meant? I'm certainly willing to tell you all that I know. So if you truly are as capable as you claim, then draw out what you need yourself. This is no time for your twisted games, Prosecutor Blackwell! Just admit you don't remember it all that well! Ha! Wow! Prosecutor Blackwell, watching you collude with the defense like this, I see that you are no prosecutor. Begone, witness. You shall haunt this sacred hall no more. How dare you treat me like some evil spirit to be exorcised? I mean, let's be honest, I do look like one. But that's still mean. I'll remember this, you blackguard. Pew! See, he was an evil spirit that was exorcised. Don't worry, Prosecutor Blackwell. I've got this! Would I have my way, he would not be the only one here to step down. You, half-boiled, putrid egg yolk. Ew! I object to the notion that I'm all a gooey, smelly mess. Prosecutor Blackwell's testimony was like the lowly opening act of a Rakugo show. He may hold the title of prosecutor, but this time he stood on the side of the defense. To restore balance to this trial, I would like to present an actual witness for the prosecution. Thank you, Toilet Duck! We're about to see another character. This could be a murderer. It could be a murderer. I hope it's Clown Girl. I hope we're finally going to see Clown Girl. And who is this witness? The person who was with Prosecutor Blackwell when the body was discovered could be Clown Girl! She is another entertainer of the Tornado School, Ms. Geiru Tornado. Wait, so they're all related, or did they just take on that name because they're part of, like, the troupe, like a troupe grammary type of a thing? Oh, it's Clown Girl! She's gonna be Clown! Hey, Clown Girl! Yeah, please state your name and occupation, witness. Hello, everyone. I'm here to represent the Tornado School with a twisty twist. She's delightful. Look at her squeaking that balloon sausage. Oh, there's a pinned message with some trivia. Geiru's Japanese name is Puko Senpute. Her given name, Puko, comes from Fu, parentheses, Pu, which is the on-yomi of the character, meaning wind. Okay, nice. So they are all, like, weather-related names. Nice. Thank you, Queen Katie, for the trivia. So we learned a little bit. Also, I think I can get rid of the... Sorry, I had a thing up that was still with that bowl cut, the crappy bowl cut that I tried drawing. Just twisting the sausage like clown girls do. I mean, this is why clown girls are so popular. They just like to twist your sausage. Oh, wow, that's amazing. Those are completely different colored balloons. That's like a magic trick. And blown. There you have it, a stunning balloon hat. Oh, crap, I shouldn't have paused there because I know Eglin doesn't like balloons, and I don't know if the squeaky might have been unsettling. And blown. There you have it, a stunning balloon hat. It's me, the balloon artist you all know and love, Geiru Tornado! And yes, I know that Mo the Clown already has this voice, but I'm sorry, all clowns have this voice. Just call me Geiru, sweetie. 1, 2, balloon! I have jiggle physics on my... I say balloon, but it's really boo. Oh, what a way to capture your audience's attention. Awooga, awooga. Hey, 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 hey. Was that unprofessional? I dare say, I can't take my eyes off of those. Balloons. Please tell me you're talking about the hat, Your Honor. No, I'm talking about the boobies. Oh, Mr. Judgy, I'm so glad you liked my performance. Would you consider joining my fan club? Pretty please. Oh, whoa, whoa. Yes, I will. Oh, absolutely. And please save your fanboying for after the trial, Your Honor. Anyway, Gayru, I can't help but notice you seem awfully cheerful for having just lost your master. Of course I'm sad, but Shisho would scold me if I didn't put on a big smile. She seems fun. Let me read some more in the chat. Quickity said, we didn't move at all, huh? I don't know. Tonight's a goof off night. Vera said, reading chat. Quickity says, lol. Nora said, the purple heart doesn't work for me. I'm seeing it. Is it not working on mobile? Quickity said, did you do the thing? Nora said, no. Press emoji, gonna see if the other emojis are working. So that one is, but it's working for me. Weedle said, to be honest, I'm probably gonna spend a bunch of money at Dave & Buster's. I can just tell trying to get Fun Dip or something like a Switch, I don't know, or food. I have never actually been inside of Dave & Buster's. They have a new one there right downtown, but I've never been in there. Quickity said, okay, Vero, I have pizza hands. Pizza hands? After the first testimony, you might have... for typing. Pizza hands. After the first testimony, you might have to do the fact for the new character, lol. Vera said, man, I used to have an editing account back in 2020 on Instagram, and I used to edit a lot of Ace Attorney. Well, recently, I've been getting notifs that people are liking my old edits because of the recent AA ports. That's awesome! I miss getting notifications on things. The TikTok shadow ban continues today or tomorrow. Tomorrow, I think, marks 3 weeks. 3 weeks. I'm sad because there's like good videos that I'm like, people would have liked these if they were allowed to see it. Nora said, I'm gonna put this man in the ground. Vera says, gotcha. Quickity says, thank you. Vera salutes. Crystal says, I may have 2 hands, but I still have legs. Well, how many legs then, Crystal? Because that might still limit the number of people that you can have in your harem. So how many legs do you have, Crystal? And Vera says, minus. Crystal says, oh, right, TTS doesn't work these past few weeks. I don't know why that is. I can't figure out why. Nora said, that just reminded me of the Mitsuru x Yukari versus Yukari x me equals Yukari x Mitsuru x me, according to Queen Katie, which I completely agree with. Magpie says, bull cut Simon upsets me. Can't wait. Nora said, look at Athena explodes. How is he there again? Crystal says, minus horas. Vera said, or Queen Katie says, Nayuta, sir, I just watched a very depressing case about a man and his pregnant wife. Vera said, I had to pull the self-defense. Magpie says, fun fact. Oh, that was pinned before. And Magpie says, man, I can't do math, so I'll pretend you're right. Queen Katie says, same. Nora said, yeah, you are Athena. Queen Katie says, it's orange. Vera said, joke's on you, it's orange. Queen Katie said, he stole my joke. Nora said, shut your mouth, Nayuta. Y'all leave best girl alone, Nayuta. I will put you and that other guy in the ground. You can save on plots, just like pile them on top of each other. Nora said, oh, I only have 20 minutes before I gotta go. Oh, crap, so you're probably already long gone. Have a great rest of your night then, Nora. Magpie says, Overmorrow already exists, but nobody uses it, so that's the word Overmorrow, huh? Weedle said, I made it up. Me and my brother use it. Well, honestly, I think both of them work really well. Weedle says, it does? Quickgator said, kudos, I may do that for my iMessage Tonight law. Oh, buy message tonight law. Why did I say I? Eva says, yeah, $59 is very much appreciated for my glasses. Did I ever tell you how much I've paid for my glasses before from Walmart? They've cost me $300+ in the past. That sounds about right. I'm glad that I don't have glasses. I've got like fake ones that I use for props, but not real ones. Oh, and a clip from Vera. We will watch this clip, and then we will get back into the game. So let me load this up in the clip viewer. I'm dreading looking at because it tells you how many minutes ago the clip was clipped. An hour ago. Crap. This is titled, He got a bad eyesight, Your Honor. Okay, let's watch the clip. I'm worried. I am not a callow thing. I am a qualified and capable attorney. Then what is that yellow attire if not proof of your immaturity, you small spring chick? It's orange! I'm wearing an alternate costume, although this alternate costume is more immature because it's a fetish maid outfit. Now cease your shrill chirping. Chirp, 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 I'll chirp all at once!
I want to headcanon that is...
Somebody. She's still only a teenager. Please go easy on her. Great. Now even the judge is giving me the business. The kid treatment.
I love how it cut out right there. I want to headcanon that is actually how Athena behaves in court, because she is a teenager. Nora says, L family, L father. Vera said, bad dads when they have to spend time with their family. Magpie says, so I've heard from Tumblr, but I didn't actually check, laughing. Quickita said, you paid to be there and enjoy. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. Oh, for the movie thing? Yeah, right, that's what I'm saying. Magpie says, I guess Simon liked the smudged eyeliner look. Nora said, I think Nora's a little excited. Correct! Crystal says, lol, typhoon tornado. Magpie says, I think they need to make an Athena Sykes trilogy, but make one of the games just objectively be about Apollo, while the other two are bits of Athena backstory we've never heard. Calling it now. Her dad will show up as a criminal with a heart of gold or something. You know what? It would be very on brand. Nora said, you had me at Athena Sykes. Bumbo said, off the grind. How are y'all doing? I'm doing well. I'm way too far behind, but how are you in the past, Bumbo? Magpie says, Dual Destinies is so funny. Apollo Justice Trilogy. Homie was barely in that one. I know he spends most of it just like off being sad and Chunibyo. Quickita says, whoa, you pulled that out of nowhere for your first try, lol. Nora said, does anyone here know any Japanese? Magpie said, well, I mean, I do Duolingo. Magpie says, hope you like this picture of the scene because there's a lot of important in it and you'll see it a lot. Okay, so let's take another quick look at it and see what we can glean from the picture. So like I said, I think the TV being unplugged is going to be important. Same with the fridge being open, that these will then constitute all three parts of the soba making. Oh, so that's what that is. That's like a camel cake. So that's from there. Okay, so that'll somehow be important. We got the drink. All these cards, I'm guessing, will somehow be important. Was this a card game that he's playing? And tissues for wiping away your sorrows. Yeah, the victim was making soba noodles from scratch in the dressing room. The room is covered in soba flour. There are 2 drink cans in the fridge. Okay, so 2 drink cans in the fridge is important. Oh, so this is soba flour. I don't know why I didn't even notice all this white stuff. I thought that was just atmospheric. Oh. I have a question. And maybe I'm just, noticing things that aren't really there, but 2 things I'm well, one that I'm noticing is there's no footprints in the flour, but I'm guessing that's not important. But look at this. The TV was pushed into that position after the flour was all spread around the room. It left a trail of no flour. I didn't even notice that there was flour, but yeah, but that's the thing. So the TV was not there. It was probably over next to the door when it was playing the Rakugo recording so that people in the hallway would definitely hear it. I bet. I think I just noticed something I wasn't supposed to notice yet. I feel proud of myself. Let me read just a couple more comments and we will get back to the game. Quickita said, also, Kurukuru will always live in my mind because of Star Rail. There's a character that says it all the time. Does that character spin? Vera said, yeah. Nora said, how to learn. Google search how to learn / can you teach me? Eglin says, I'm doing homework and it's 10 pages long. I've been working on it since like 3:30 and I'm just not left with a little over a page of text left. Oh, so you're in the home stretch. You're almost there. Eglin, you got this. Vera said, I learned from YouTube back when I was in middle school, and it was stuck with me writing-wise. Listening-wise, it was unironically from being into anime. Well, that's the dream, is to learn enough Japanese that I can watch anime in the original language, Nora said, I want to learn Japanese so bad. Duolingo isn't that helpful. Maybe because I haven't done it in like 4 months. I feel like Duolingo is designed more as like a game type of an app. It's all about trying to make sure that you do your dailies, you get in and you just got to do like a tiny little bit, score little points and do your little things to post to your friends. And I think there's too much emphasis on that, but It's free. Quigator said it happened a day ago. Nora said, got it. Said, what animes you recommend, Vero? Quigator said, I can't read or speak Japanese, but I've gotten to the point of being able to recognize certain characters or sounds. Nice. Vero said, I will always recommend romance animes. Lol. And Krista with 109.30. We are an hour and 5 minutes behind. Almost an hour and 5. Hour and 4. But still. Wheedle says, I'm gonna go eat a BRB. See when you get back, Wheedle. You're probably already back. Vera said, I didn't watch I didn't watch learning-based anime, just watched random animes. I feel like flashcards would be very useful. Every now and then I'll see like games on Steam that are designed like an RPG, but you fight by knowing Japanese stuff. That might be interesting to try sometime. Magpie says, Simon has an outer coat, sleeves, that are not from his outer coat, which are black, white undershirt, so his vest isn't a vest, it has sleeves. What even is that? Nora said, I've only fully watched one anime, and that's Dungeon Meshi, and there's only one season of it. Said, the thing is, if I start watching anime, I can't tell people because I will get destroyed at school. I want to like a few anime without being one of those anime fans. Well, I mean, I have my tried and true classic favorites. I love Full Metal Alchemist, which we mentioned. I'm actually one of the few people who still says watch the original series before Brotherhood. Even though it's a lot more, but still. Quigator with a quote number 193. I've only got $1 million. I don't think I can afford this. Magpie says, Winston Payne. Quote number 35. Get out of here, chubby Abe Lincoln. Nora said 5 minutes until I gotta go. I said 113.20. Stop thinking French words. There's a Tomcat laughing. Did he just call Athena a putrid egg yolk murder? Quigator the hydrate command. I will hydrate. Then I'll get back in the game. In chat. I'm so sorry, I'm so far behind. I will try to catch up more. But Shisho would scold me if I didn't put on a big smile. Smiling. Oh, never show sadness. Smile, smile, smile with a twisty twist twist. Whoa. Oh, it's a birthday cake with eyeballs. If that was a Zelda boss, those eyeballs would be the weak points you gotta strike. And boom, there you have it, one gorgeous cake. I see. I guess an entertainer's gotta do it, and entertainer's gotta do. Dude, your last case, Athena, was all about that. That was a literal plot point from Trucy Wright, is that you have to put on a smile. Her balloon art's worse than a Rorschach test? What do you mean? That was great. All I saw was a severed monster head. Gayru, you're obviously a balloon artist. So how did you come to be a member of a Rakugo school? I'm guessing she married into it because her last name is Tornado, right? Well, my father, my late father that is, was a Rakugo artist, you see. So I joined the Tornado school to be just like my daddy someday. I see. My father and I owe so much to Shisho, our master, but that Bucky wet. Oh, how could he? I want to see him pay for what he's done as quickly as possible. Is she gonna pop the balloon to like represent him or something? Oh, your distress is entirely understandable, and my condolences for your loss. And not only that, but hey, You have more to say about Mr. Wet? Every time he comes to deliver soba to us, he yells at me. He always tells me to get away, just because I'm busy murdering people. Is there any reason why he would say such a thing to you? He says the smell of my perfume will get into his soba and ruin it. Okay, so that's gotta be important. At some point, we're gonna like test the soba that was in there, and like her perfume will have seeped into it or something like that. Sorry, I gotta read some more in the chat because I'm still so far behind. Vera said, egg yolk. I can only think about Gudetama. Oh, he's adorable. Have you guys seen that? It's like the little lazy egg yolk. It's this like little character it'll usually be like the white of the egg will be like flat, and then it'll just be like laying there with his butt sticking up in the air. Quigator says, lol. Vera said, laughing. Quigator said, we're doomed. Ray said, Simon Bollcott. Nora said, oh my. Vera said, fight. Nora said, he probably did the murder. Nora said, somebody remind him. Magpie says, I love these two being in the same room together and his music. Vera says, no. Magpie says, I get to enjoy Simon's music while cursed art stuff happens. I am truly blessed. Vera said, he remembered laughing. Quigator said, dang it. You know how those things go. The first witnesses usually are suspects. Sorry, Simon, we need to murder. You will apologize to Aura later. Vera said, I'm laughing so hard. And what was the funny thing? Nora said, gotta go. Bye, Logan. Bye, friends. I'm gonna dream about chilling with Athena and putting Nayuta and the other guy in the ground. Nighty night, everyone. and now I have 2 VODs to watch this week. Cries. It gives you something to do. There's a streamer that I wanted to watch the VODs. I've got like 3 that I need to watch, but I don't have any time. I've been so busy this week. But they look really good. I want to watch them. But it's, I would talk about them, but I don't want to like spoil things. And plus, I don't know if you guys would be into the same streamers that I watch. But thank you so much for being here, Nora. Sleep well. Have a good night. Bye. See you next time. Vera said rest well. Quiga said by Nora Law. Crystal says, and Logan's back at it again. Back at what? Vera said back at the game in a min. Give Simon a bowl cut. Oh, that's what. So we're still doing that. Quiga says, wow, a pin duty? About time. Vera said, I know, right? I'm thriving. Oh, crap. I was going to today. Never mind, I'm not gonna say what it was. I'm gonna try and save it for another stream, but I forgot something I was gonna do for today's stream. Krista says, hey, Logan. Oh, is there gonna be a pun? Said, do you know what's remarkable? I'm gonna guess a dry erase board, because you can mark it, and then erase and remark it. Krista says, a whiteboard! Okay, it's another term for a dry erase board. A whiteboard, yeah, I got it! Quiga said, yay! I don't have pizza hands anymore, I'm free to do whatever. Krista says, hey, Logan! Oh, another one. Vera said, that's lazy, boo! Ah, that was scary. Quiga said, Logan is untraumatizing Simon. Crystal says, why did the laptop wear glasses? Why did the laptop wear glasses? Why is that? Was something about like 2020 vision, 2010 vision? Why did the laptop wear glasses? So it's a laptop specifically, not like a PC. Laptop. I give up. Vera said untraumatized Simon. Chris says to improve his website. Oh my gosh. I should have gotten that. No, I shouldn't have. Like, that is a good one. Vera said, I love the glow. Chris said, oh, on the hair. Chris said there wasn't time. You could have just hollered to Theta while you split up. Said, hey, I'm the witness, by the way. See you. Quickity said, I only wrote this because I know you'll ask later. No, Logan, I will not explain Rakugo stories. Go look them up in your own time. Aw. Oh, and there's a clip from Vera. Oh, hang on. Let me load this up in the clip viewer so we can watch this one on stream together. See what this one is from an hour ago again, I assume. We're gonna add. Oh, hang on. Started playing there. Auto played. This clip again from an hour ago is titled Mob Simon 100. So I'll get to do this. Yay! I can have some water. We're gonna add some white highlights. So we're gonna do like that. So it's like a big shine on his hair. And then we're also gonna give a couple little notches that are coming up here. So it's like little places where the hair kind of parts. My gosh, what must lurkers think of this crap? But I have fun, so that's all that matters. So that is his hair. And there we go. That's beautiful. But I think we gotta fix his eyes a little. We gotta make them. I kept messing up on the eyes. It reminds me. Have you guys ever see that? Wait. I'm still on white. I need black for this. I'll ask after this. Actually, hang on. I'm not even talking. I guess I can talk over myself. Have you guys seen how big eyes? I was trying to, but it's like for some reason the brush I had was like semi-transparent. The brush here is not. Oh well, he's winking. But there you go. There's Mob Psycho, Mob Simon Blackwell, Mob Simon 100. I felt good about that. Thank you so much for the clip. That reminds me, you guys seen how in the anime Naruto, Rock Lee, who has a bowl cut as well, there are some shots of him where the shine going across his bowl cut spells out the word ninja, but it's like really subtle, so you can't like notice it, but it is cool. AMC says, oh, it's the criminal lawyer. Wait, aren't you also a criminal lawyer now? AMC, how are you doing? Good to see you. Have you watched Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul? You know, he's a criminal lawyer, but he's also a criminal lawyer. Vera said, oh boy, he's yapping. Quickity said, not Jugamo. I still don't know if I'm saying it right. Magpie says, homie memorized the entire wiki page. Vera said, I can only think about the meme. Magpie says, pretty sure that kind of coat doesn't have sleeves. Maybe he sewed sleeves on. Maybe he is a seamstress in his spare time. There was that Jugamoon full name pinned. We won't read it again. Quickly said it. Oh, and there's also. Oh, wait, another clip. Okay, we'll watch one more clip, and then we will get back to the game. If you were lurking, I promise the goofing off is the most fun part. So you're actually you may not think you're having fun, but you're having fun. This clip is titled "Outweebed and Attracted." Okay. Oh, move there. I gotta hit the play button. There we go. Weeb. He's probably offended that Sadmati thinks he understands Japanese culture. Oh, and I forgot, I was gonna pay attention to the whole thing with his vest. Okay, I gotta wait for the butterfly to land before he can say anything.
Rakugo is a form of entertaining storytelling that originated in the land of Japan, in it the storyteller sits alone on the stage with only a fan and a towel as his covering. That's right, nudity, huh? And the Rakugo artist tells long, whimsical stories, giving each character a distinct voice. This traditional art was originally invented by monks to make sermons more interesting. Goodbye, Butterfly. Thank you for listening.
Bye-bye,
Are
Butterfree.
you satisfied? I could explain the 12 types of endings to such stories. Or shall I perform the famous story of Jugemu instead? He outweaved you, bro! It appears you have put
Why
in
did
a
I scream it so loud?
study. Would you like to join my Discord server? We can talk more about it.
Yeah, Nayuta is going to become Simon Blackwell's Discord kitten. That is now our headcanon. Quick hit with the keyboard slam. Magpie says, yes, Logan, it is flirty sounding, especially the way Simon says it. I feel like that he could say anything.
Simon Blackwell could say, yes, it is flirty sounding, especially with the way Simon is.
Vera said, that's the one I was thinking about. Quick hit said, laughing my pants off. Magpie says, I do love that bit so much laughing. Vera said, you've never seen the Full Metal Alchemist meme? Said someone send the meme to the Discord. Vera says, yes, he knows. Quick hit says, yes. Magpie says the meme is a direct reference to, so that it was Jugemu, because I think that's how they said it in the meme, right? Vera said, I'm so happy. Quick hit said, I'm clipping that Logan saying the name later, lol. AMC says, wow, Logan killing people on occasion in these games. Quick said, in one version of the tale, oh, that was already pinned earlier then. Magpie says, the moral of the story is, if you have a long name, your parents don't love you, I guess. Oh, it was AMC who did the toilet talk. Thank you, AMC. Eglin says, fun fact, pretty sure the author of that named Tiki Tiki Tembo that because they heard the Chinese neighbors speak Chinese, and that's what they thought they heard? Not exactly racially sensitive, but it was a delightful book, a little storybook then. It's like when we played Danganronpa, and there was that one execution, I won't say of who, but you remember with the motorcycle going around and making butter, and then we found out that was a reference to a very racist children's story. So that's a thing. Quick Kitty says the way it's the way that it's the opposite, lol, they put those names for lots of luck. And Magpie says, I love the long names, I think they're fun, like Esteban Julio Ricardo de la Rosa Ramirez. Did I get that one right? Did I say it properly? Quick Kitty said, BRB, gotta clip the Jugamo thing really quick. Weedle said, back from food, welcome back, Weedle. And said, okay, so the Wyoming logo is the cowboy guy Holt riding Steamboat the horse. The horse has a name. Steamboat. Eglin says, Steamboat was known as the horse that couldn't be written. It couldn't be written. Oh, I don't know why you'd want to write a horse. I know what you mean, so I'm not gonna pin that message. I'll be nice this time. But we should play some game, because I already see there's another clip, and I'm sure I'm still an hour behind. He says the smell of my perfume will get into his soba and ruin it. Like, how can he say that? This is a great scent. I want to smell you. I want to eat your smell. I will eat you. Smell you. How very rude of him. I don't blame you for being upset. Let me eat your soba. Excuse me, Your Honor. That is highly inappropriate. You have a wife or a widow? Or no, because you're alive. A dead wife? What's a dead wife? If you're a widower, what is you have a woman who may or may not be in the ground. Please don't let Geru's balloons bias your judgment. Talking about her boobs. Mr. Wet hasn't been proven guilty yet, remember? Maybe Mr. Wet is repulsed by her because he is a patrician enjoyer of slimmer figured ladies. It will be interesting to see how long that fire of yours will last, defense. Now then, Geru, please share the truth with this court. Yes, Geru, your testimony, please. All of Judge Udgy's lines to her are gonna be kind of pervy from here on out. Ooh. Before the murder was discovered. From 4 p.m. to a little after 4:20 p.m. 4:20, when Shisho's body was found, Simon and I were standing in the hallway in front of the dressing room. Before Uendo discovered the body, the only person who had gone in there was Bucky. Come to think of it, a little while before Bucky showed up, Jugamo was barking like mad.
Prosecutor Black. Wait, Jugumo. I thought it was Time Soba, right? That's a different one. Yeah. Is that what we're going to present evidence on? Did one of the things say that it was Time Soba? Was that Blackwell's statement here? Today was confirmed live. Bucky and Wet. Wait. Let's just mention. Window discovered the victim's body. No, where does it say that he was? No, maybe. I don't know. Oh well. Maybe I'm wrong. Prosecutor Blackwell, do you have any objections to this witness's testimony? Why are you asking me? You told me to leave. Do you want me back? Do you regret sending me away? Did you decide that if you loved me, you had to let me go? Well, now I'm back. So it's meant to be. No. Make up your mind, you sad monk, sad Mahdi. First you exorcise me, now this. You need only do as you are instructed by this humble servant of the Holy Mother. As there are no objections, what about from the defense? Does the defense not get to object? Oh, because that's what he's doing. He's like basically saying he's more or less the defense. Let us move on to the salvation of the victim's soul. Hold it! I'm still here! Hey! I'm the defense attorney here, Prosecutor Sadmati. And I just might have an objection or two once I actually cross-examine the witness. Once I actually do my job for once, I've decided I might try that sometime. So what are you asking Prosecutor Blackwell for? I'm the one you should be checking with. There is a passage in the sacred scriptures of Koreanism. You'd think that their sacred scriptures would have a name, you know? Quote, to stir the wind is beyond the power of a spring chick. I mean, not if you believe in, like, butterfly theory. Or butterfly effect, not theory. What? In other words, the inexperienced are useless. With that in mind, it seemed more judicious to consult Prosecutor Blackwell. I know he's trying to get a friend of mine killed, but this guy's delightful. I like him. We're gonna become work friends. He doesn't even see you as an adversary, Sykes Dono. Well, I won't let either one of you insult me. I'll show you I am no inexperienced spring chick. Your Honor, I'm ready to cross-examine the witness. I'd like to cross-examine her. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa, I hope you can make Prosecutor Sadmati see you as a worthy adversary. Miss Sykes, I'm just thinking about balloons again. Yeah, I'll allow you your cross-examination, so you better strike while the iron is hot. Cross-examination before the murder was discovered. So we gotta save then, because we always save before we do a cross-examination. Save. Crap, we're 2.5 hours in a stream? Where did the last hour go? Crap. What's going on? Eglin says, okay, so, I already read that about Wyoming. And Quick Katie with another clip. So let's load this up to the clip viewer. I desperately need to catch up in the chat. This clip from Queen Katie is... hang on. Is titled Jugumo's full name. Okay, I hope I'm saying that right now. Jugumo, I think. Pin message saying Jugemu, hope I'm pronounced that right, also known as Jugemu, Goku no Surikire Kai... hang on. Jugemu. Surikire Kaija Risugyo no Sugyomatsu. Why? How long was this name? Oh, wow. Ku Unero Tokoro ni Sumu Tokoro Yaburakojo no Borakoji Paipo no Shurigan no Gurindai no Pampokopi no Pampokona no Chokyume no Choksuke. I hope I said that right, Queen Katie. Is that the thing from... Oh, and it cuts off right before I showed that I do know Full Metal Alchemist. Queen Katie said, I am at peace now. Ray says, ha, Logan will never know where I live. /J. And Eglin says, Steamboat's name also comes from his whistling noise he made from his broken nose.
Oh, that's actually kind of cute. I like that. Quickita said, I legit feel like the devs when making this game thought to themselves, the West are probably going to play the game. Let's have Simon explain this for a bit. Vera says she hates fun. Magpie says, I'm just reminded of the bit in Dual Destinies where Simon takes a nap while standing at the prosecution desk. Eglin said, a lot of Wyoming trivia is just because the college mascot for Wyoming, because I was originally enrolled there, does trivia over text. I hate Cowboy Joe so much. Quickita said, Athena was alone. She needed a support animal, and it happened to come with Simon attached. Vera said, widow. It sounds like a window. A window sounds like a window? Eglin said, it sounds like wind to me. So Quickita says, uendo is wind. Yeah, because motto means window, right? Vera said, why not uend? You know, maybe it's all about how he likes the soba. Innuendo, maybe it's innuendo. Maybe that's what his name is. I don't know. But Vera with a clip. Hang on, Vera with a clip now. Okay, before we get back to the game again, we need to load this clip. Hopefully, this one's timestamp will be a little bit closer than an hour. I don't even know if you all are still here. You might have all left an hour ago. Still, it's titled "He Commands It." Okay, let's see what this one is.
So, I mean, now that you're both into the same stuff, are you gonna kiss? Kiss! I command it! I'm the master of this courtroom!
I forgot that I shouted it like that. Thank you very much for the clip. Quickita says shrugs. Maybe in Japanese it's window. Vera said, I guess it works with the tornado because disciple. Quickita says, yee. Vera says, oh. Quickita says, Judge, how do you know this? Vera says, every time I see the word salutations, I remember Larry Butts. Oh, Larry, you monster. Hang on, I need to breathe. There is a pin message. Eglin says, hee hee hee. Quickita says, so yeah, this is a wind-based setup, lol. Gale, tornado, typhoon, wind. Quickita smiling. Eglin says, no, I love this case, really. Beowulf says, Gayro. Well, I'd certainly say that, oh, that was pinned earlier. Vera said, oh, he knows. Eglin said, this is an exception to the balloons. Oh, cool. Quickita said, lol, Beowulf has been waiting for this. Vera says, I respect it. Beowulf says, I just came up with it after seeing the pun. Quickita says, wow. Vera says, should I pin this, by the way? Okay. We'll do that. There we go. You are welcome. Quickita says, go for it. I'm gonna wait till we actually meet Uendo and Geiru before I share their Japanese names. Bill says, this was useful, Logan. You missed the timing on a parry. Yes, parrying is better than flurry rushing, and that thing saves you. I don't like parrying. Quickita says, Logan, it's literally wind. I thought wind was kaze. I thought kaze was the Japanese word for wind. Wait, and a clip from Vera. Okay, we will watch one more clip, and then we will eventually get back to the game. But also, I'm so far behind the chat that it's going to be a lot of chat reading for the rest of the night tonight. This clip is titled, This Brings Me Joy. All right, let's see what this one is. Hello. I'm dead. Oh, that was it? That was the whole thing? Just hello. Hold it. Okay, as long as it brings you joy. Vera says, I wish I could make this clip into just the whole bit. Vera said, he's so cute. Mel said, it's Ace Attorney. It's absolutely a VCR. Yeah, because I guess they probably, well, no, in Turnabout Magician, there was like a disc, right? Vera said, list of things that make me unexplainably happy. Logan's burgers. And hold it. A Moonlight! Says Logan, hi, just got home. Hour mark 1:47. Hey, I am 50 minutes behind. I have gained 15 minutes. I am less far behind than I was before. Moonlight, are you still here? How are you doing, Moonlight? Vera says, welcome. Quickita said, have we had a DVD case yet? Or has it all been freaking VHS? Again, a Turnabout Magician. It was a disc, right? Moonlight says, thanks. Bill says, I think it's all been VHS. Quickita says, amazing. Vera with a salute. Weedle says, okay, Logan, I will give you a powerful card in Yu-Gi-Oh! And you'll have to guess what the ability is called by the grave. Pick one card in the graveyard and banish it. Negate effect. Wait, so what was I supposed to guess? Wait, are these options then? Because that sounds about right. Called by the grave, pick one card in the graveyard and banish it. Either that or I think it'd be like maybe pick a card at random from the other person's hand and then put it in the graveyard. Vera said, can you assign me a card too? Wida said, sure, give me a second. Wait. I'll give you a powerful card in Yu-Gi-Oh! And you have to guess what the ability is called by the grave. But that is the ability. Am I not understanding? Banish it and negate effect? I don't understand. I'm so sorry. Vera says, yay. Weedle says, fish of the deep beyond. What does it do? My favorite card. Magpie says, I would love to write for an Ace Attorney-like game, lol. Veer said, what an honor to get your favorite card. Chris says 155.35. I'm slowly catching up. I do have like one weak card that I did like when I used to have Yu-Gi-Oh deck. That didn't do much of anything, but I just really liked it. I think it's because of the artwork. It was a Dharma Cannon. It just looked cool, I thought. I would take the time to show it and bring it up on stream, like Google it and look it up, but I'm so far behind. I do not have time. Quickita said, Logan, hold it! My captions, how old it? Oh my gosh, you should see whenever I try and make one of these clips into like a TikTok video, and I feed it through the Adobe Premiere transcription engine to create subtitles, the kind of weird stuff it thinks I'm saying doesn't make any sense. So apparently I must like not enunciate words very good, or very well. Something like that. Vera laughing. Quickita said, my captions are so quirky, man. Said soon the legendary meme is coming. That was with the suspenders that she did with the boobs going bop, 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 bop.
Bucky in chat.
Oh!
Not the defendant.
Not that
Our friend.
it actually took me a second to, as like the defendant. I thought maybe like a new person was with the username like Bucky Wet, the name of our defendant. Bucky, how are you? Bucky, I'm actually really hungry. Do you have Doritos? Did you bring snacks? I am actually very, very hungry today. And Bucky, our defendant in this case, take a look. Look here. I'm going to show you. Our defendant. Oh crap! I can't look at the court record. Okay, when we get out of the cross-examination, then I'll show you the court record. I'll show you our defendant. Warning: he's a rotund drunken man. I don't assume that you are, but hopefully you'll be delighted by the fact that he has the same name. But welcome! Okay, I should probably play a little. From 4 p.m. to a little after 4:20 p.m. when Shisho's body was found. Hold it! So the murder must have happened sometime in those 20 minutes, correct? No, it like the sound of the Jugamo or whatever thing going was just from the TV. Yeah, here, I can show you now the court record. Here is Bucky Wet, my client for this case, and the fourth head of Wet Soba. He's still got a lot to learn about noodle making. Sadly, he's drunk. So again, Bucky, I don't think this is what you look like or anything, but he's a Bucky. This is the dead guy, Taifu Tornado. Oh yeah, in fact, let's read everybody. Let's read what Athena thinks about all these people. A Rakugo storyteller of 55 years who is famous for his soba-based routines. He has 2 disciples under him in his troupe. Simon Blackwell. I keep forgetting he's like relatively young. He's only age 29. Maybe it's the scars make me think he's like a lot older than that. But I forgot, yeah, because like Aura's his older sister. A prosecutor who excels at psychological manipulation. As far as psychology goes, he's kind of like my senior, I guess. Nayuta Sadmati, a prosecutor from the Kingdom of Karain. He's also known as the Last Rice Prosecutor. And our new friend, wait, she's 34? Maybe the makeup is hiding wrinkles. She's very well, aging well. Balloon artist and her master's senior disciple. She has 12 years of performance under her belt. And 2 large balloons under her suspenders. So the murder must have happened sometime in those 20 minutes, correct? But 20 minutes isn't a lot of time, is it? I don't know. It depends on what you're doing, you know? For watching a movie, 20 minutes isn't much time. You know, for going to the bathroom, it's a lot of time. I mean, what do you want me to say? That's what happened, you know? Isn't that right, Simon?
How did I just teleport here? What happened? She disappeared. I wasn't here. I'm scared. Yes, Geiru and I can both confirm that Master Tornado still lived at around 4 p.m.
I do hope that Simon and Geiru have like a thing going on. I mean, she's a little bit older than him, but not by much. And yeah, I think it'd be adorable. Oh yeah, you can't you? See? Simon and I were standing in the hallway in front of the dressing room. Hold it! Or do I need to say it like Athena instead of like Phoenix? Hold it! The fact that the 2 of you were there in front of the dressing room means you were able to see everyone who went in and out, right? Of course. Or are you insinuating that I was daydreaming or sleeping while standing up or something? Or maybe I was distracted by Simon Blackwell. No, of course not. I saw everything, I tell you. And later on, if things go well between me and Simon, he's gonna see everything, if you know what I mean. Fine, just please stop talking about gross stuff with Simon. So you say anyway, but did you really? Simon's like a brother to me. Seriously, it's gross. I don't want to think about it. I gotta read some more in the chat because I still know I'm so far behind. Let's see. Yeah, Crystal says soon. Queegator said the puppy icon. Vera said, quote, I thought you were gonna have me testify. Laughing. Crystal says, sorry for being not so chatty. I'm addicted to this idle manhwa that I'm reading. Well, tell us about it real quick. I'd love to hear more about it. And Crystal, no worries. I just love having you here, even if you're not chatty. I love one of my favorite things, Crystal, on your Danganronpa posts in Discord, whenever you're updating with like screen caps and your commentary, is on the ones where like my screen is like tiny in the corner. I'm like, there I am. I'm streaming, like Crystal's got me open while doing it. It makes me so happy. Crystal says Geiru, like gale, wind. Yes, Geiru, like gale. Or like, wasn't that one of the two love interests in the Hunger Games series? There's Peeta and Gale. Queegator says, yep. Crystal says, or maybe Gale from Waterdeep. Hey, why did I not remember that? Yeah, from Baldur's Gate 3. Weedle said, it started with 0 attack and gains 500x the number of banished cards, and if synchro summoned on your opponent turn, banish the field and summon it back the next standby phase. I still don't even know what synchro summon does. Queegator said, it's all wind-based keyboard slam. Queegator says, oh noise. Queegator says, captions, Prosecutor Black will end Guru. Oh, there's more clips. There's multiple clips. Hang on. Let me load these clips up at the clip viewer. There's 2 different clips. This clip from Vero is titled Average Ace Attorney Fan, it still says from an hour ago. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's watch. For Master Tornado, look, there's a dog. Are we gonna get to cross-examine a dog? Well, that's why it's an average Ace Attorney thing. I think that's a very reasonable question to have in this series. Queegator said Athena then proceeds to murder the judge to prove a point. And Vera with another clip titled Bluffing to the Max. Let's check this one out. Oh crap, I forgot. It mutes it by default now. Then who's to say he didn't commit the crime? Yeah, I could kill an old man in 2 or 3 minutes. Let me try. I will show you. Out of context, that seems very out of left field. But thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate it. Vera said, I'm on a roll. Queegator said, go puzzle, go. Queegator says, soon, yeah. Vera said, welcome. Gallop says, wait and see. Hey, Gallop, how you doing? Vera said, took us so long to see her. Eglin said, I love her. What, huh? Oh! Hey, Artship Octopod is raiding with a party of 2. Hey, can we do, Vera, can we do a shout out for Artship Octopod? Warning, I am like so far behind in chat.
Oh my god, in 5 days until Jingyuan comes out. Oh, really? The banner's changing that soon?
Is that a Christmas outfit?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if I'll pull. Probably not. I have to say for a certain someone. Shut up!
The height difference between those characters. I'm gonna scroll all the way down to where the raid happens so I can say hi to the raiders real quick. But warning, I am like about 45 minutes behind in the chat. So when I scroll back up, it may be a while before I'm able to see what you're saying again. Oh, crap. At the bottom already, some of it's gone. I see the raid happen, there we go. Last played Omori, and Vera said, Omori, it's been a while. Let's see, Queegator said, that's Clara. She wears that all the time. She is always shoeless. I don't like that. I think it's gonna attract foot fetishists. So crap, the bottom of the, I have another thing that's for the bottom of the chat, and it's scrolled enough, so I didn't see the raiders say hi, but hi raiders. For anyone who's never been here before, my name is Logan. I stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternating between this, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice, and Persona 3 Reload. In fact, on Tuesday, we're probably gonna finish Persona 3 Reload, but then we'll do the DLC after that. And yeah, I do read every comment in chat, out loud. I'm always a little bit behind, but tonight I'm very far behind. And Vera said to Queen Katie, I'm getting orphan vibes. Oh, well, it makes sense. Yeah, no shoes, orphan. And there's Artship Octopod saying, hey, how are you doing? How was your stream? How was Omori? So how far are you into Omori now? I need to know. I need to find out. And Vera said 1 hour behind. I know, I'm an hour behind. I'm like a little bit less than an hour, but I'm an hour behind. Queegator said, yeah, I'm really hoping Tuesday is the finale for real. I've been waiting too hard for it. Says the clips, man. It's gotta be. We've got like a few days left, and then it's final boss and cutscenes, right? Okay, I'm gonna read a few comments from an hour ago in chat, and then I'll check at the bottom again, and then we'll get back into the game. See, Vera said, already read that. Eglin says, I love her. I can excuse the balloons this one time. Vera says, short hair, check. Whimsy and fun, check. Actually, I don't know if I'd really count her hair as short hair, because look, it's kind of long. I mean, you can't tell how long. I guess it's down here. I always think of short hair as like, anything past the shoulders, I feel like maybe is no longer short. It is short-ish. It's medium hair, but she is whimsical and fun. Quick said, where was this chicken turnabout big top? Quick says, Josh says, wolf how? How? Eglin says, I will not say that word, Eglin, because I know what that word is based on. Now let's check the bottom again. Let's see. Vera was saying blind. Artship Octopod says, I'm in Sweetheart's Castle. Just escaped the dungeon area. That is a fun area. So is that where, actually, no, I'm not gonna say yet, because I don't know actually if you're at that part yet. But yes, that is fun. I love that. That is such a good game. And have you guys been keeping up with updates on the manga that's out for Omori? I haven't read any of it, but the art looks like really good. Vera said, also, spoiler warning, we're in the 6th Ace Attorney game. And yeah, but this case feels like a little bit of filler though. Although I guess there's implications with Simon Blackwell, but I feel like we're not gonna see a whole lot of spoilers tonight, except about this clown girl, maybe. I'll try to avoid saying spoilers. Vera says, I miss Sweetheart. She's a fun one. Krista says, Sweetheart was awesome. And she's a donut. She is a literal donut. So there's that. Okay, I should probably play a little bit of the game, and then I will be back to the chat. Before Uendo discovered the body, the only person who had gone in there was Bucky. Hold it! Only the defendant and Uendo entered around the time of the murder? That's right. That's why it must have been Bucky who killed poor Shisho. I'm gonna blow my nose. Oh, what's this? Why a colorful Kleenex is coming out? Oh, look at all these hankies. Oh, pulling it out of my nose. No.
Even her crying is whimsical.
Let's take a deep breath, okay, Geiru? So, not a single other person set foot in the dressing room during that time? I already told you over and over, didn't I? There was nobody else.
I must apologize on the lawyer's behalf. Even her memory is that of a spring chick's. Please overlook her transgression as best you can. Oh, I see. Poor thing. Hang in there, sweetie. I'm rooting for you. Hey, who are you calling a bird brain, buddy? I mean, I guess he didn't specifically say those words, but it was close. Okay, I need to read some more in the chat because, again, I am so far behind. I am sorry if anybody who's lurking is wanting to see gameplay. We have like a platter of goofing around. We sprinkle some gameplay in there. Let's see, Magpie says, Logan and the judge have the same shocked face. Wait, I never like look at my own face. Except like if I'm looking like to see my eyes wide like that for Vera. But again, like my face is over there, my camera is there, so I can't like look at the same time. Let's see, Magpie says, I know there is a VR chat room focused entirely on Geiru. I do not like this. Fun fact is because of the meme. Was that like a year ago or something? Quick Katie said, Magpie, what? And Vera says, ad quote, just twisting the sausage like clown girls do. I mean, that's why clown girls are popular. They just twist your sausage. Oh. Quick Katie said, I love how after all the things we went through in P3, we're back to AA goofiness for quotes. Oh crap, and another clip. Okay, this is a clip from Gallop Crush. We gotta pop this one up on the clip viewer so we can all see this together. This has been a clip happy night, but I actually really like it when that happens. This clip is titled, Order in the Court, No Audience Dirty Mind in Court. Okay, so let's see what this clip is. Oh, and pow. But it's really boo. Oh, because it's talking about boobs.
Oh, what a way to capture your audience's attention. Awooga, awooga.
Oh, that was the shocked expression. Oh, because my eyes are big.
Was that unprofessional? I dare say, I can't take my eyes off of those.
Oh, why did I lick my lips? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm sorry. I apologize for my choices. Thank you for the clip. I'll leave this up though because I see there's another clip. Queen Katie said I've been reposting your TikToks. They're also good. Oh, thank you so much. Hopefully I'll eventually get unshadow banned. I miss having a successful TikTok account. Queen Katie said that's a quote. Crystal says that's definitely a quote. And a clip from Vero, simply titled, So Joyful. But we'll have to unmute, make sure. There we go. Oh, that is joyful. Just twisting the sausage. That's it cuts out. Okay, we gotta read this comment from Weedle, then we will get back into the game. Weedle says, tell me what the wrong part of this card is, if anything at all. Runic Fountain, you can activate runic quick play spell cards from your hand during your opponent's turn. Once per turn, if you activate a runic quick play spell card, you can target up to 3 runic quick play spells in your graveyard, place them on the bottom of your deck in any order, then draw the same number of cards. If you draw cards, you cannot summon monsters equal to the number of cards you drew this turn. Okay, that is I have no idea. I would say, well, because you say you can do quick play spell cards from your hands during your opponent's turn, can't you normally do quick play spell cards? Can't you normally do that, right? You can activate, or maybe the difference is like that you don't put them at the bottom of the deck, you put them at the top of the deck in any order? That's what I'm gonna say, that. Magpie says, you heard me, Queen Katie. I think it's a balloon bounce house with lots of JPEGs of her. What? Says, I think there might be an avatar for her as well, but I don't remember for sure, and frankly, I don't want to try. I found I can't use most of the Ace Attorney avatars in VR chat because I'm on the lighter headset not the Rift. Widow said, I got bored. Queen Katie said, wow, that's interesting. Queen Katie says, 2:08:37. Okay, so I'm like 45 minutes behind. Queen Katie said, this is a great time for me to yoink some wafers. I need coldness. Evie says, lol. Magpie says, quote, now cease your shrill chirping. Chirp, chirp, chirp. I'll chirp all I want. So correct. Queen Katie said, I love how every time Logan is pulling up the clips, Crystal's clip is on the wrecked clips. When I finish, oh, wait, is she on Twitch? For some reason, I thought she was on YouTube. I still need to start like simulcasting on YouTube. Widow said, someone should birds, to be honest. Vera said, laughing, I didn't even notice. Queen Katie said, yes, the Star Rail character spins. Nice. Crystal says, then there's a Genshin character who's Surf. For some reason, I almost misread that as Smurf. I was imagining her just being tiny and blue. Moonlight says, in the crime scene photo, if he was making soba, shouldn't he have flour on his hands? Wait, hang on. Let's take a look at that then. Oh, he doesn't have flour on his hands. That is a good catch also. I mean, then again, I guess it's possible. You know what, if you got that much flour around the room, he doesn't have flour on any part of him, actually. And again, like I said, he didn't even leave footprints, so this, I was gonna say maybe this was left after, but no, then they'd be on top of him. I mean, obviously it was before he died. It had to be before he died. I don't know. Yeah, there's something going on. There's something going on with that. I didn't even notice that. Good catch. Magpie says, I'm a fan of Yu Yu Hakusho, and Kenshin is good, even if we don't want to talk about his creator. Oh, I've never seen Rurouni Kenshin, but I've heard, things about that creator are not great. Yu Yu Hakusho is phenomenal. It's one of those animes, I feel bad saying this, I still have never watched the final episode because I didn't want it to end. I need to go back and finally do that though, but it's great. Magpie says, that's what the cake looks like. It does look like a zebra boss. Widow said, for the Runic Fountain, it was the if you draw cards, you cannot summon monsters equal to the number of cards you drew this turn. I was wrong. AMC says, very... Can we say that word? Am I allowed to say that word? But it's accurate. Magpie says, if I ever stream, I want to figure out how to do this so I can give everyone dumb outfits and hairstyles for games. Laughing. Quigita says, loud mood. AMC says, yippee, 1 hour behind. Like 45 minutes now. Quigita says, okay, but imagining Nayuta actually doing the story of Jukumo. I think that'd be great, especially if he does the whole thing, just posed like this, completely straight-faced, not giving any comedic intonation to the story, treating it as though this is a historical document that needs to be studied very seriously. Magpie says, would you like to join my Discord server kills me? Thank you, Magpie! Vera says, I want to see it so bad to Queen Katie. Queen Katie says, yo, maybe Logan could do that for a just chatting stream? Wait, do which? Do a VR chat for a just chatting stream? I guess we could try that. Maybe. Magpie says, wait, now I want to hear how it's a reference to a racist children's story. What? Okay, well, the story that we may have talked about before is about a child being chased by tigers around a tree, and the tigers run around so many, he like tricks the tigers because the tigers run around so many times that they turn into butter. I will say this much. The original name of that character, of that little boy doing that, his name is... And this is not me doing any kind of racial stuff. This is like a historical thing, is Little Black Sambo. Needless to say, he is an offensive caricature of a black child. And so it is, yes, it is that. I hope that was very racially sensitive saying that, and that will not get me in trouble with Twitch, because that is stating what that thing is, and we're saying racism is bad. In case you didn't know, maybe you didn't know. I don't know. I mean, I hope this isn't the first time you found that out. But racism is bad. Crystal says, yo, Cornhead's execution inspired by a racist story. Says, wait, what? Quigator said, it's the scent of strawberries and murder. Here says, add quote, it's the scent of strawberries, ... and murder. Wait, was that what I said? Or was that what Queen Katie said? I don't even remember what I said and what other people have said. Queen Katie said, lol. That's my quote. Yeah, because that was a Queen Katie quote, right? Magpie says, Logan is shipping, Black Marty, which with us already good. Oh, so is that like a thing that a lot of people do? I was thinking more like work buddies, but if you want them to kiss like Judge wants them to kiss, I won't stop you from wanting that. Vera said, laughing, I thought I missed it. Whoopsie. Quigator said, it's okay, it's still good. Vera said, why are we going through a slow burn arc with Simon and Nayuta? Quigator says, Simon X Nayuta, cool shit for real. Magpie says, quote, enemies to lovers, slow burn 700k. Quigator said, sure, work friend. Vera also quotes, work friend. Quigator says, oh man, at this pace we're probably not seeing my favorite character tonight, but well. Okay, so let's play some more game then, and maybe we can catch up a little bit in the game. Then, come to think of it, a little while before Bucky showed up, Jugamu, is it Jugamu? Is that who's saying it? Was barking like mad. Hold it! Oh, she's hold it! Jugamu? Say the full name. Say it in your silly clown voice. That's my doggy. Oh, that's the dog. Okay, I keep him at the theater. Okay, so I thought that she was mixing up what routine was coming from there. So that's who the little dog is. Are we gonna get to see the dog? Is he gonna be a clown dog? I hope he's a clown dog. I keep him at the theater. Let's see. With the twisty twist. Whoa! Whoa! I don't like the face on that dog. I don't like the face on that dog. I think it's the red eyes going like that. And boom, there you have it, my cute little Jugamu. He's kind of creepy looking. Oh, but he's a really, really good boy. And why was Jugamu barking? Do you think it's because he saw someone suspicious? If so, then we'd have a new suspect in this case. Now, why was he barking again? Oh, I remember, because it was time for me to feed him. So I went to his yard and gave him some food. So she left Simon Blackwell's side. So that would have been an opportunity for her to take some alternate means to sneak into that room. Couldn't somebody have slipped into the dressing room while you were doing that? Nope, the door the door out into the yard was wide open. I could have seen if anybody went into the dressing room. But could Simon Blackwell still see her though? Prosecutor Blackwell, come down from the stand for a second. Come on, back down here, please.
What is it? How many times must I do this? I was just getting comfortable in my seat.
You saw what Gayru was talking about, right? So why didn't you mention it before?
I can't be expected to remember every minute detail.
Well, we'll remember them now. Please. Did Gayru go out into the yard? Oh, there. Okay, the dog is adorable. Why did her dog look so creepy? Oh, and she's cute without the makeup and everything too. Aww.
Yes, I remember now that she went to feed Jugamu. And I saw her looking towards the dressing room quite frequently as well.
Do you recall anything else?
It looked as though she were feeding the dog a great quantity of dumplings or something.
It's gonna be those camel cakes.
Jugamu couldn't finish them all, so he buried the rest in a corner of the yard.
Well, maybe... Wait, no, I was gonna say during an investigation we could dig them up, but didn't... Quigator said there's no investigation in this chapter, right?
And that's about all I can remember.
Simon's statement updated in the court record.
It looks like Gayru was telling the truth. Your Honor, I'd like Gayru's last statement added to her testimony.
As you wish, defense.
I was in the yard, but the door was wide open, so I could keep watch on the dressing room. Let's save real quick. Hang on, save. I want to look at that diagram again and see if that makes sense with where she was stationed by the dog bowl. So if we look at the diagram, oh, why? I will read some chat. Because I'm still, holy crap, we're past the 3-hour mark? How did that happen? Okay, yeah, which one of these is a regular door and which is a sliding door? If she was here, I guess, oh, wait, because it swings open that way and the door is here. So yeah, she wouldn't have been able to, and if she was by the dog bowl, she keeps looking in, she wouldn't be able to see the door. Someone theoretically could have come in from here and gone in there to enter. There's our problem. I gotta read some more in the chat. See, Vera was saying to Queen Katie laughing, Jinx. Queen Katie said, oh man, at this pace, oh yeah, probably not gonna see my favorite character. Vera said, makes you look forward to next time. Queen Katie says, yep. Moonlight says, gotta pick up my sister for work later. Thank you so much for being here, Moonlight. Have a great rest of your night, bye. Vera says, see you. Magpie says, that's where the last hour of the stream went, reciting Jugamu's full name. Queen Katie said, I died at the Jugamu clip again. Vera says, exactly. Queen Katie said, we're so clip happy today. I legit love it when that happens. I mentioned before, it warms the cockles of my heart. Bucky said, did I miss the pizza party? Oh, we should have, because it was pizza party to celebrate Actors Day. I wish. I will try to have pizza next time, Bucky. But how are you? Are you still here? I hope you're still here. I hope you're having a good day. Says, is that, again, I don't think I can say that word, because half of that word is a bad word. Let's see, Vero said, sigh, that's the one. Bucky says, never thought I'd see the day. Vera said, funny you're here because the defendant here is called Bucky. Bucky said, if they didn't catch me in Nuremberg. Bucky said, oh, hey, Bucky. Bucky's waving. Weedle said, I just messed up. That's what I did. Vera said, I forgot to answer. Oh my gosh. Bucky says, your honor, it's not a crime if I enjoyed doing it. Is that how the law works? That's a nice law. Vera said, it's in the void. Bucky said, they still haven't found the bodies. Crystal said, Bucky, why are you the suspect? Bucky says, I am guilty of distribution. Snack distribution. Again, I'm gonna need to have a big snack after this. So yes, Vera says, yum yum. Bucky says, and arms trafficking. Crystal says, nom nom on the arms trafficking. Quick Kitty says, she's what, 34? Vera said, why arms specifically? Crystal says, what? Quick Kitty said, bro, I thought she was younger. Crystal says, I thought she was at least 24. Quick Kitty said, I was waiting for Logan to check the record so I could be like, Logan, you make Judge fanboy jokes, but nah, he's good. Judge can sip all he wants. And I low-key thought she was about Athena's age. Said, yeah, I love them too. I think Crystal had my stream once before. It jump scared me. Oh, look, I can see the raid is a little bit ahead. But hang on, Vero with a clip. Let's load this clip up. And I gotta be so close to catching up. I gotta be close to catching up. This clip is titled, Robbed into a Rakudo performance. Oh, and this says it was only 23 minutes ago. I'm getting close to catching up.
Isn't that right, Simon?
How did I just teleport here? What happened? She disappeared. I wasn't here. I'm scared.
Oh, isn't that right, Simon?
Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that. Queen Kitty said, blame Vero for being clip hungry. I don't blame. I thank Vero for being clip hungry. Vero said, he's still clipping. Still? Queen Kitty said, Vero, no! And there was a raid. So Queen Kitty said, Archip. Crystal said, hello. Queen Kitty said, welcome in. Okay, so now I can scroll down to where I left off in the raid. Queen Kitty said, sweetheart was awesome. Queen Kitty said, yeah, we're halfway through Spirit of Justice at the moment. About. Crystal says, oh my gosh, yes, the art is majestic. Vera said, hold it, Valley Girl voice got me the hold it. Am I doing it right? I think I gotta skip some of the quotes that are posted. Vera said this one again. Oh, it was Ultra Despair Girls. I gotta breathe. Hang on one second. There we go. Quick said, I wish we had a percentage chart showing which quote is more likely to show up out of the amount. Oh, we should start doing tallies on that. Vera said, honestly, same. I see a lot of repeating. Vera said, Bucky out of context. Queen Kitty said she's on both YouTube and Twitch. Yep. Bucky says, always. Queen Kitty says, 256.05. I'm 10 minutes behind. Queen Kitty said that Nayuta reciting the Jugamu name. Vera said, Jugamu act, but it's Nayuta. Vera says, yep. Queen Kitty says, yeah, well, can you copy it back into the chat? I will read it as Sadmati if you do. Magpie says, interesting. I've learned something interesting today. Crystal says, whoa, 3 hours already? My camera died. Vera said, Black Madi and Blackright, I feel, are the biggest Simon ships. I miss Fulbright. Vera said, Jugamu is puppy. Queen said, yup. Magpie says, and I love them both for different flavors of angst. Hee hee. Vera says, aw. Crystal with some raid suggestions. Let me copy these down. for speed's sake, I might just like randomly pick somebody that I know if someone is streaming. We'll check us out in a minute. Quick Kitty said that's a lot of food for the dog. Magpie says, who feeds their dog dumplings for real? It was to dispose of evidence, probably. Quick Kitty said, yep, just trial. Crystal says, that's why. Quick Kitty said, life happens, that's what. Oh, and a clip from Vero. Hang on. Let's load this up with the clip viewer. Crap, I think I accidentally clicked the Discord. Stream's probably gonna get laggy in just a minute while Discord is loading because I don't think anything else will be able to work. Let me close that real quick though. Okay, so this clip from Vero is from only 6 minutes ago is titled Psst, 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 Psst. Prosecutor Blackwell, come down from the stand for a second. Come on, back down here, please.
Oh, what is it? How many times must I do this? I was just getting comfortable in my seat.
I was calling Black. I could have sworn, I was gonna guess that whole thing was gonna be for the dog, but I was wrong. I forgot that I did that for Blackwell. Hang on, I'm just trying to get some stuff ready here. There we go. Let me bring the clip here back down. Read a few words. I'm so close to catching up. Oh, I can see the end of the chat. Vera said he's never catching up with all of those clips. Quick said warms the cockles of my heart. Logan, what? That's a phrase. In fact, I've even mentioned before, somebody in one of the games used that phrase, and I said, oh, I love that. I love to hear somebody say that, because like I like to say it sometimes. People don't know what I'm saying. So yes, warms the cockles of my heart. Quickie said, please tell me what that was. My caption said, Magpie said, nope, that's just the thing he said. Vera said, it warms the cockles of my heart. I find it delightful. Vera said, getting close. Quickie said, oh, here we go. So, Prosecutor Sadmati, Jugumu, Goku no Shirikire, Kaijari Suigyo no Matsu, Unraimatsu, Furaimatsu, Ku uneru tokoro ni sumu tokoro yaburakoji no barakoji paipo no shurigan no guredai no panpoko na no chokuyemo no chokutsu. That was harder to do on regular, like when it's a pin message, the font is bigger. That was hard to do. Evie says, oh, Logan, I'm visiting my family tomorrow. I get to show off my new glasses. Haven't told him about it yet. Nice. Get to show off that. That is something that I miss about not having, not miss, but I feel like I left out about not having glasses, is showing off the fashion. Bucky says, seeing Logan slowly catching up is like watching the fuse of a bomb get close to the end. Magpie says, it's okay, Queen Katie. Posted Jugumo's full name again, so it'll take Logan another 20 minutes to get past it, /J. Bucky says, I love it when my bomb gets delayed by copy pasta. There! 3 hours, 10 minutes, 45 seconds! Got him to chat for the first time. Let's, though, press all the remaining statements in the cross-examination, though, before we do the raid, though. Is that okay? We only have one more to press. So I think we should be able to do it. I was in the yard, but the door was wide open, so I could keep watch on the dressing room. Hold it! You know what this means, right, Geiru? You weren't in the hallway the entire time after all, were you? Well, okay, so I did go out into the yard, but it was just for a second, and the yard door was open, so I could still see the dressing room the whole time. The door was open, so she could still see the dressing room? Ha! Prosecutor Blackwell, I need you on the stand again. Prosecutor, come back down here. Simon, psst, 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 Simon, back down here. I got some Simon treats, come on.
Well, what am I, your lady in waiting? I just got back up there.
Do you remember anything about the time Geiru was in the yard?
Simply that Jugumu buried the food he couldn't finish in the corner of the yard. That's about all I can remember.
Thank you, you're dismissed. Shoo. Go away, go away. Why are you still go? Back to your seat. I didn't really need to hear about the dog again, though. I just wanted to see him climb back down the stairs. It's important that he gets his steps in. When I finished feeding Jugumu, I returned to the hallway. And then I saw Bucky go into the dressing room. No question about it. Okay, so around the time of the murder, Geiru and Simon were hanging out just outside the dressing room. Guess I'm gonna have to find a flaw in there somehow if I want to get anywhere. Okay, so we know we're gonna present, but we'll do it next time. It is on this final statement here, saying that she can see it because the diagram shows that the line of sight, if she was by the dog bowl, she would not have been able to see. And so let's first of all save. And I gotta read some more of the chat. because already more stuff is appearing. Quickie says, pops confetti. Magpie says, good job, Logan. Quickie says, yay, go for it. Oh, do you mean yay, go for it with catching up or with doing the one last? Hold it. Crystal says, yep. Magpie says, got a pss, pss, pss for Simon because he's a big, angry tomcat. You know what type of cat he is? He's one of those, is it called a Maine Coon cat or something like that? The really, really, like they're huge cats, and they kind of look grumpy a little bit. Oh crap! There's a clip in the chat. Oh, let me guess. It's gonna be the calling Blackwell back down again. We gotta check this out. Hang on. We gotta look at this clip. Let me load this clip that Vero just posted up in the clip viewer so we can all see it together. This clip is titled "Baby's First Rakugo Performance." Oh crap! No, it's not that. It's the Sadmati thing, probably.
So, Prosecutor Sadmati.
No.
Jugumu.
No.
Goku no, Shirikire.
No, not this again.
Kaijari Suigyo no. Suigyo no Matsu.
How long? No, this is a long clip.
Unraimatsu, Furaimatsu.
No.
Ku
No.
Uneru Tokoro ni.
No.
Sumu Tokoro. Yaburakoji no Barakoji. Paipo no. Shurigan no.
It keeps going.
Guredai no. Panpoko no.
It keeps going.
Panpoko no. Chokuyemo no.
It's so long, it exceeds the maximum length. Thank you so much for the clip. I appreciate that. Quick said thank you for the very long stream. It's not as long as last time. We've had a lot of long streams lately. I hope you don't mind. Vera said he's harmless. Trust. Quick Magpie says Blackwell, huge cat. Heck yeah. Quick says, oh no. Hang on, I gotta breathe for a second. I'm sorry. There we go. Evie says, oh, Logan, did I tell you I take puddings I make to work from those Jell-O packets? Well, I switched from 2% milk to coconut milk. They're delicious. I love doing that type of stuff. So I've mentioned before that in Utah, Jell-O is basically a side dish, right? One time someone showed me how to make a really good Jell-O salad using orange Jell-O, where instead of using just water, you mix in orange juice. And you mix in orange juice, and I think it was a little bit of like Cool Whip. And it was really good. It was so good. Quickie said, see y'all tomorrow, hopefully, surely the finale of Persona. Well, not tomorrow, because tomorrow's Monday. And another clip? Hang on. Apparently we're not leaving yet, because Vera just posted another clip. This clip is titled, complaining about responding to the, and ... I can't read the rest of it, so let's see what this is. Simon, back down here. I got some Simon treats, come on.
Well, what am I, your lady in waiting? I just got back up there.
Simon, thank you so much. Simon. I appreciate that. Oh, Vera said went back to clip it just because Logan expected. Well, thank you, Vero. I appreciate that. Quiggy said, no, I said next tomorrow. Oh, okay, there we go. Vera said laughing. Eva says, lol, that sounds delicious, Logan. It actually really was. There's also like orange slices floating in there, but like, or maybe they might have been tangerine, but I don't really like the texture change of putting like chunks of stuff in Jell-O, which I know is like heresy here in Utah. Magpie says, that's such a good clip. Laughing, Vera said, rest up, y'all. See you Tuesday. Well, first thing I'm gonna need to do is get some much needed food. But very first thing we need to do right now is initiate a raid. So if any lurkers are still there, let me give you the rundown. We stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, currently alternating between this, Ace Attorney Spirited Justice, and Persona 3 Reload Tuesday. We're probably gonna finish the base game of Persona 3. There's still gonna be the DLC, the episode Aegis, so that'll be fun, but I'm excited. So come check it out. So then on Thursday, we'll pick up where we're leaving off here with this cross-examination of Spirit of Justice and more clown shenanigans. So that'll be delightful. Let's see, Magpie says, good night, Logan, have some good food. I hope so, I'm gonna try to. And thank you for posting the raid message there. Oh, and there's a link tree viewer also posted. If you're lurking, check that out. That has a Discord invite link, my TikTok, where I'm still shadow banned 3 weeks later, YouTube, Twitter, all that stuff. Make use of it as you see fit. It is there should you want it. Crystal says, bye-bye. Evie says, nice. Crystal says, just in time, about to go to school. Vera said, bye-bye, good luck, Crystal. Yes, have fun at school, Crystal. Bucky says, clowning around. Clowning around, hey. Quiggy says, bye-bye. Yes, bye, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I love it when you guys are like chatty like this. It really does make me happy. I love hanging out with you, y'all. Love and appreciate you. You are the best. Thank you so much. Crystal says, bye. Evie with a heart. Yes, bye, everybody. Thank you for hanging out with me. Have an awesome Monday. We'll see you Tuesday for Persona finale, and then Thursday for more, as Bucky said, clowning around. But for right now, enjoy the raid. Have a great night. You're amazing. Love and appreciate you all. Have a good rest of your night. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. And for those watching the VOD, good night as well.